What's up, guys? How we doing? Another Sunday, another Eagles football Sunday, and the Birds are battling in Baltimore. Thomas, how we feeling?
Man, this is like, I felt like the past 3 weeks we've said, this is a massive game. This is a massive game. This game's going to be huge. This is the real massive game, Josh. This is the one we've all been waiting for. How does the number one defense compare against the number one offense? Lamar versus Jalen for the first time. King Henry versus Saquon Barkley. I'm excited, man. I'm a little nervous. We at least have good weather, a little chilly but clear up there in Baltimore. Going to be a very interesting day. We're going to learn a lot about the Philadelphia Eagles.
We certainly are, yes. A little bit of nerves. Shout out to everybody in the chat already. Make sure you hit the like button.
What's up, guys?
As always, good vibes here, some positivity. Yes, there's a little anxiety, as Thomas said. I mean, it's like I've seen some score predictions. We'll get into that here in a second, but officially, and at least to make mention of this, I'm sure that most everyone has already seen the news. If you have not, for some reason, I will put it on your screen. Officially, we've got DeVonta Smith, who is inactive. So he was trying to give it a go in warmups, getting a workout in, still did get a workout in, and no setbacks from what I've read. But it was too much to ask him to play in this game. So again, officially, he is out. Darius Slay is also out, and Johnny Wilson. Those are the three, surprise, maybe not as much a surprise, depending on the level of those players there. But Smitty is obviously the biggest loss from these.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that one? Does it change your score prediction at all based on where we're at Wednesday?
It doesn't change the score prediction. It is crazy that it felt like Friday. He practiced. All the reporters were saying. I talked on my show. It was like, he's going to play. It's going to happen. And then all of a sudden, wake up on Sunday morning, and it's like doubtful. And so we expected him not to go, at least that's the couple hours. The bummer here, Josh, is that this is the 31st ranked pass defense in Baltimore. This would be the perfect time to have a healthy DeVonta Smith, because you're obviously going to be taking on a defense that should give up yards through the air. Now, they activated Paris Campbell. Maybe he can do something. Maybe a Jahan Dotson game, although none of us actually believe he'll have more than a couple of catches. This is going to be up to A.J. Brown, Dallas Goedert, and Saquon Barkley as your weapons, which is still a pretty good trio. But Jalen's going to have to throw to a victory, I feel like, today, because it's a pretty good run defense for the Baltimore Ravens, Smitty being there or not at the wide receiver spot.
Yes, it definitely is. And actually, as you bring that up and as you mention it, I should just go ahead and throw this up here because you did say Jahan Dotson. We were texting about this beforehand, and you can't seem to quit Jahan Dotson. I can appreciate the understanding. You texted the reasoning, but I'll go ahead and put this on the screen. Obviously, Underdog, shout out to them. Use code Philly Special if you want to get in on the plays. Thomas, I've got both your picks actually up here. The first one is the 6.5 multiplier with Jahan Dotson, 1.5 interceptions. If you want to, or receptions, if you want to walk us through the thoughts. Or the
I'm just trying to see
one.
I just want to see one go in, Josh. I haven't hit one of these in a couple of weeks.
That's fair.
Nelson Aguilar, higher than half a reception. He's going to make one catch in this game against his former team, right? Come on. He's got a little extra motivation. Nakobe Dean, 5.5 solo tackles. Give me higher on that. I think a lot of King Henry in the hole is going to be a matchup to watch, those linebackers for sure. Jalen Hurts, like I said, passing to win today. This is the hard one. Two passing touchdowns. Hasn't had a multiple passing touchdown game in a couple of weeks, I believe. I mean, it's been a lot more on the ground for Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. And then there's Jahan Dotson. And my theory with Jahan Dotson, Josh, no DeVonta Smith, A. B, they try at least 2 wide receiver screens to Jahan Dotson a game. If he catches both of them, then we go ahead and hit with this one. So just want to see something go in here, making it easy today.
I like it. I can appreciate that. Again, I did not go there. I will also clarify, but I can see a world where maybe perhaps it makes some sense. Feel free to tell with that one there. Before I get to mine also, we got a super chat I want to make sure and hit on. Andrew, appreciate that with a 5, says A.J. Brown and Dotson, so he's agreeing with you, but Dotson about to eat. I feel this will be a great game, and says 27-17 Birds on top.
I hope so.
Go Birds. So
I hope so.
If
hope
we
you're
had
right.
27-17, we would absolutely take that. There was also made mention of this too. I think I can get this here on the screen, but for BG being out, he was still breaking down the defense, and that's pretty cool to see because, hype up the squad, even though, as he said, he would not be on the field. He's going to be, unsurprisingly, everywhere for the guys, trying to keep morale up, keep the spirits high. This is a big one. We've said it all throughout the week. We've said it to start out the open here. It feels like a playoff game. The atmosphere from everything that you see, you read, you talk about, it's so electric. And where both of these teams are trending, it's like, man, you make a statement or a potential statement depending on how this game comes away. So defensively, as we see BG break down the squad there, you feeling like they get one for BG? Is that a little extra emphasis without? Does the pass rush, can they somehow contain Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, you wonder what the preaching was this week. What was the teaching from Vic Fangio? Vic Fangio, obviously, last 2 times he's played Lamar Jackson, lost both times. That most recent one was with the Dolphin defense. Of course, not necessarily the greatest defense ever, but do you just try and contain? Are they going to spy a little bit with Nakobe Dean? Could they blitz Lamar Jackson more? It's just a matter of making sure you don't give up the big play, Josh, while at the same time making sure Derrick Henry doesn't go for 25 carries and 185 yards. So, I mean, we talk about the Fangio defense during the 7-game win streak. It's the #1 defense in the league for a reason, but work cut out for them today. If they hold Lamar Jackson and company under 24, it's going to be a massive win for Philadelphia. I think that they would win that game.
Oh gosh, yes. But that's the big. I keep going back and forth on it because even whenever I did my score predictions, we're very close. I believe I was 24-20. I think you were 24-21, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like
very close.
If but that's the big question. Can this defense do it? And I hate the fact that we still see comments of like, oh well, Philly hasn't played a team yet. They've played some good teams. But you can also still argue that they have not played a team that is like a Baltimore caliber, and it's a lot of strength on strength. So, push comes to shove, who ends up winning that matchup? It'll be good test for him. Andrew with 5 more, appreciate that. Said Cooper Rush made me miss my 5-man parlay by 25 yards. Missed out on $260.
Jeez,
ew, that stings.
That's what happens.
But that's what happens when you take the. You're right. That's what happens when you take the Cowboys players. So,
yeah.
Derilli with a 5 says, I'm hella nervous right now, but I think we can win. Got to get A.J. Brown involved early and often. Absolutely. That's a given.
I agree.
Every time.
I agree. 100%. Yep. Not even a thought process there. Go ahead. Sorry.
Mike is agreeing with you also. Says Dotson has answered the call every time. Feed him. So if they're going to throw it to him, get him involved early.
I guess.
2 receptions.
I don't know about answer the call. I don't know if he's been that.
He hasn't been too many opportunities, but
that's all we need today.
Sure,
right?
Yeah. If you throw it his way,
man.
he's made some impressive catches. They just haven't really targeted him too much. So
yeah.
And then Tyler with a 10 bomb. Let's go. Says, can I argue the Ravens' run D is only good because their pass D is so bad? Kind of like the Eagles last year. We had a top 10 run defense, but our pass defense was really, or in all caps, bad. So feels the same with the Ravens. And then question on your guys' take.
Maybe. No, I think it's a pretty good run defense. The only player to have actually had a decent night was Chase Brown. He had 88 yards rushing, right? So it's not like, they are the #1 run defense, and they still get up a couple 100-yard rushing games, but a couple of bad games from backs. No one has rushed for 100 yards against the Baltimore Ravens this season, which is pretty crazy. I guess whenever you go up against Derrick Henry in practice every day, it helps out a lot. But hey, we go up against Saquon Barkley, helps out a lot too. So anything's possible today, Josh. Let's just look competent today. Let's look competitive today. Let's get off to a hot start, stay healthy, and then see what happens. That's kind of my theme for today. How about you?
Yes, absolutely. Do not get behind the chains too much as we're getting super close to kickoff. Let us know the score predictions. Got a last second here also for some of the plays because I didn't throw out one of mine, and I know you have one other one. So a 10 times multiplier for me. I went with Jalen Hurts over 229.5 passing yards. Jalen Carter to get a sack.
Okay.
It's been a while. He's been double teamed, but I'm thinking it's just one of those that he's due. He's too good of a player to not eventually get through and get a sack.
Yeah.
So hopefully against a Lamar Jackson, we could get that. Roquan Smith is back, officially active for Baltimore. By the way, Kyle Van Noy, as you mentioned on your show, and officially an hour or 2 hours ago, officially out. So
big loss.
You know that big loss there. But tackles over 9.5 tackles for Roquan Smith, and then with Mark Andrews over 2.5 receptions. I feel like if the corners are kind of limiting there, Lamar Jackson over the field, Mark Andrews. But that's my 9.5 times multiplier. So
there you go.
And then we can also go ahead and throw up your other one because you've got just in case someone wants to just throw a random one out there.
42 times.
42x is not that bad if you want to win a crazy amount, assuming that you get a couple big ones, mainly the Reed Blankenship.
It's just the Reed Blankenship pick. Saquon 3 catches, Mark Andrews 4 catches, Kenneth Gainwell 13 yards rushing. It's just the Reed pick. I think one of these safeties is going to get an interception today. Let's just ride with Reed. Right, a sliding interception in the fourth quarter would do it. Anything's possible, right?
Seal it with the Reed Blankenship interception. If someone's going to your point, it usually is a Reed Blankenship. And then I went ahead and threw out not a 42x. That was very bold. I was 21. So still, we'll split the difference. But I had Saquon Barkley over 11.5 for the longest reception. He's averaging like 10 to 11 yards per reception the last couple games anyway. So I figure, just barely go over that on one catch.
Why not? Sure.
Jalen Hurts, I had to double down on that. I think he's going to throw well. Dallas Goedert, the anytime touchdown, and then I also doubled up on the Roquan Smith over 9.5 tackles. So for
There you
me,
go.
it's more so, does Dallas
Double it
Goedert
up.
score that touchdown? If he does, I'm starting to feel really good about this one. But again, we appreciate Underdog for the support. And there you go. If you tell any of them, feel free to let us know. We're going to be cheering these on, as I believe we're, a couple minutes here from kickoff. Still not getting the feed on my side, but
Yeah, they just
super
wrapped
close.
the Bengal game, so that is officially over. So
Okay.
looks like we're
Getting
about
really
to
close.
about to go out to Baltimore. Very interesting. Are you deferring this football to the second half, Josh? Which would you do? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, that's a really good question. I would be tempted to honestly take it and try to just score,
Yeah.
but the fact that it's a slow start most of the time also makes me go, if we're not really sure. But I would be tempted, if you won the coin toss, to just take it, go down, score, get up 7, because the last thing that you want is if Lamar and company goes down the field and now you're down 7-0 and the crowd's into
Yeah.
it. So I would probably take the football. I don't know. What about you?
It's a good point. Yeah, I really want to see what this defense can do. Like, I really want to see what this defense can do. I almost throw the defense out there and just let them prove it, right? Let them show us that they can, get some early stops and get a little momentum going there. Although, as we've seen in both the Ram game and in the Commander game, defense has struggled early and then made some adjustments. So maybe they do want to go ahead and take the football first. I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
See. It will. Phobic Dragon with a 5 said, if our tackles can get consistent inside pressure over their struggling center and our edges hold, that's my key factor on defense. Curious on y'all's opinion. It's fair. I mean, you get the consistent pressure. It does. I guess it's like a natural given within every. But if you can get the interior pressure and there's not the ability for Lamar Jackson to step up into the pocket or take off and run, and you force him to the outside, then you limit a lot of what they're going to try to do. But I mean, I guess as with everything, and especially a quarterback like Lamar Jackson, it's a lot easier said than done. So, hopefully, sure, that'd be great.
Yeah. Checking in on our mics, I got someone saying I'm too loud and someone saying you're too quiet, but I've only seen one of those, so I assume we're okay. I haven't seen any other comments complaining.
If anybody
about the
else
mics,
does, we can try to play around with it. Yeah.
But normally we have them preset, and it should be just fine. And sometimes people, if you're watching on TV, it can be a little different versus your phone. It can be a little different. So we'll see how that goes. Shout out to Mia. Says, love you guys so much. Keep up the good work and go Philly. Appreciate that. As they have taken me to Baltimore, Josh. I am getting the first look at Baltimore here.
Okay. Yep.
Which
I'm
should
seeing
be,
that as well.
There you go. We should be pretty synced up for this one, as looks like the Eagles are getting the football first, Josh. I got Justin Tucker spinning on a football, getting it ready to go.
Let's go, baby. Hit that like button. We are. It looks like we are good to go. Hit the like button. Eagles do get the ball first. Let's go get a score. Get this one started out in a positive light. Hannah with a 5 right before the kickoff says, Ravens first run defense, but I believe Eagles will not abandon the run. It'll be used 4 screens to feed receivers. Jalen Carter will contain Henry and Lamar.
There we go. Justin Tucker. Right foot on it, and that one is going to go out the back of the end zone. And so out will trot Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense. They were on fire early, really last week, Josh. Kicked a field goal on that opening drive. Stalled a little bit in that first quarter, but overall were pretty effective against the Rams defense. Baltimore coming out, black jerseys, and with, of course, the purple pants. Philadelphia green pants, white jerseys, and, of course, the green helmet. And we will have no DeVonta Smith today, as we mentioned in the pregame. And so you will see a lot of Jahan Dotson and some Paris Campbell as well, because there'll be no Johnny Wilson out there with a hamstring late scratch on Friday as well. So here we go. Giving us the comparison, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, battling for the rushing title. Barkley's
come on, baby.
First to serve here in the pistol. Hurts moving from his right to his left. From the 30s, stamps his foot, takes a snap. This will be a turn give Barkley up the middle. Nice size hole there. He's got a first down and more.
Sir.
There goes Saquon for 13 on the opening play. Good start against the number 1 run defense, Josh.
It's exactly what you want to see. I mean, we know that teams are going to stay committed both sides to running the football. Can you assert your dominance early? Great first run. Also, shout out to Sam with the super chat here. Said, watching from Finland. Go Birds.
Okay.
There we go.
Go Birds. Getting late there in Finland. Greg, glad you're with us. I'm sure it's cold, though, too. But here we go. After the first down, Philadelphia across the Eagle 40 up to the 42. They'll go pistol again. Goddard motions across the formation. Saquon the lone setback. Hurts takes a snap. He's going to throw. Looks left. Now comes back right. Fires. Tipped incomplete. Trying to get the ball to Paris Campbell across the middle, but someone got a hand on it. It'll be second down and 10.
Yeah, it looked like there was 2 or 3 Ravens in the area. I'm not sure. how great of a situation that would have been, even if it had gotten to Paris Campbell. But all right, second down. See what they do here.
Don't abandon the run early, Josh, right? We don't want to. You had a great first down run there. I would keep feeding Barkley until it didn't work. He had 255 on the ground last week. 2nd and 10, Philadelphia. 2 running backs, including Will Shipley in the backfield. Here's a throw to Will Shipley on a little wheel route, and he's going to get 3, maybe 4. Good hard running there as Roquan Smith makes a tackle. It'll be 3rd down. Let's call it 6.
Interesting there. I don't know that we've seen very much of Will Shipley with a
that?
Saquon package at all, but there you go. I believe that also technically counts as rushing yards, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of looked like he threw it behind the line of scrimmage.
A Will Shipley touch on the opening drive. Did not have that on my bingo card. It is a gain of 4, third down at 6. Opening drive for Philadelphia here. Can they get a first down on the first 3rd down of the game? Covey, Goddard, A.J. Brown in a bunch at the bottom of the formation. Hurts in the gun with Barkley to his left. Motion Covey across, 3 on the play clock. Hurts takes a snap. 4-man pressure, stands in, throws right side. That's caught. No, incomplete. Try to get the ball to Britton Covey at the 50. He would have been short either way, Josh. And Philadelphia gets a first down, doesn't give the ball to Saquon again, and now they're going to punt.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's not anything happening. Like you said, even if he catches that ball, it's a quick drop, quick decision from Jalen, but he's double covered in that situation as well. It's hard to say what the other routes were set up, but he was kind of looking in that direction from the get-go.
Out comes Braden Mann. He'll stand back at his own 32. He does have a 70-yard punt this season. Won't exactly need that here to flip the field and try and pin Lamar Jackson, the Raven offense, back. Snap, they come after it. Mann gets it away. It's a high wobbler on the right side, now angling left. Takes a bad bounce, and it's going to roll, across the 15 down to the 10. I thought it was going to go ahead and move forward. Officially picked up at about the 13 by Keely Ringo. There is a flag. We'll see where this is at. I think it's all the way back where this ball was punted, but I didn't see Mann get run into, and so maybe a hold or something like that. Let's see. Remember, it was a 4th and 6, Josh. So if it's something could get Philly to 4th and 1. Here's the call. Holding on Philadelphia.
Okay.
And so they're going to do a 10-yard penalty, and so instead of the 12, it'll be the 22-23 is where King Henry and the Raven offense will start as they go to commercial break. What do you think of the opening play sheet, Josh?
You know, I appreciated the first run to Saquon, and then I don't necessarily know why you don't go back to it at least one other play. You're trying to stay balanced. Yes, the Ravens are not good against the pass, and they are good against the run, but at the same time, it's like your identity is running the football. So, I mean, you know, it's immediate knee-jerk reaction, so we're not going to say like, oh my gosh, it's terrible for the first drive.
Yeah.
I would have just preferred to see at least one other carry from Saquon Barkley. I don't know. Oh well, you see what they do here. Defense got to get a stop.
Yeah, you just like the idea of feeding the best player on your team, and Will Shipley, it's almost like you're trying to outsmart yourself, right? It's like, oh, what if we gave the ball to Will Shipley here? They'll never see it coming, but you get 4 yards, and you just would have handed off to Saquon Barkley. There's always a home run potential there. So, again, we don't hate it, but we'll see what happens here as the defense gets ready to give us our first look. This is the matchup, right? This defense, Raven offense. It's going to be very interesting.
It's, little stress-inducing, I'll say that. Micah with a 5 said, I feel like this game we may low-key dominate today. Go Birds. That was before the first drive, so hopefully, we still have the optimism there. It might have changed. I know it's easy because people are like, oh, you're doubting the Birds and everything. It's just, in the moment, it's like the emotions start carrying away, and I'm like, all right, we can turn this around. It could be okay. Shaynell also with a 2 said, let's do this. Go Birds. Let's do it. Come on, D.
Let's do it.
Got to get a stop.
Let's do it. I'm ready with you. Let's do it.
I'm going to be shocked if you don't get a Derrick Henry run.
A nice quick 3 and out would feed families. That would be something really special if we could actually do that. But I don't know.
Put us in a much better mood. Yes, it would be nice to not see them march their way down the field, especially after that game. I mean, we both predicted an underscore. Like a lower scoring game.
Technically,
so,
yes.
Technically, if it's going to do that, yes, there'll be like some scores and maybe some back and forth answers. But if we go based on pace of play, a couple runs, maybe a punt, a little bit of a slower paced game, perhaps.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. All right, coming back from commercial break, sun's starting to set in Baltimore. Really a cloudless evening. It's just a little chilly, somewhere in between the 30s and 40s, I believe, as Lamar Jackson and company will get their first drive of their first quarter. As Philadelphia, again, has had a little trouble on these opening drives defensively. It's when Fangio, I guess, sees what the other teams are going to do, what they're going to attack them with, and then, of course, makes his adjustments. They're actually going to re-punt this one, Josh. So they backed Philadelphia up 10 yards following the hold, and even though they accepted the penalty and didn't want to re-kick and just add it on, now they're going to go ahead and re-kick. So man gets this one away, and this one's angled right. It looks pretty good here, and it's going to be fair caught, and then taking it about the 16-yard line? So technically a bad call there by Baltimore. They lose probably 5 yards.
All right. I wasn't sure, actually, if Tylan Wallace had called a fair catch or not, but
hard to say.
He I guess clearly didn't, because Keely Ringo hit him right on the sideline, so he still held on.
Well, here we go. Out comes Lamar Jackson, gets dapped up by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. That was interesting. 10-0 in December at home is Jackson. And now we have another penalty flag here. And this is going to be kick interference.
I thought that it was too late. We didn't get a flag.
Okay, well, so much for that. I never saw him wait for a fair catch. I guess Keely didn't either, but 15 extra yards puts the ball across the 35 for Baltimore. There it is.
There you go. There you go. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, Ringo was locked in with a blocker. He must not have seen it.
Taco Trauma with a 2 says Shipley, Covey, 1 run, interesting, first 15.
Yep, well.
It is.
All right, here we go. Baltimore's first drive, moving left to right at the 33-yard line. Lamar in the gun. King Henry to his left, now goes behind him into the pistol. Lamar takes a snap, turn, give Henry, left side, and he's going to be hit and get a couple more yards extra there, tackled by Quinyon Mitchell at the end. We'll call it 4. It'll be second down and 6.
Yep, good job by Quinyon to come up there and get a stop. Also, Josh Sweat to trip him up. We're probably going to see, as Cooper DeJean called it, chopping down a tree is the technique for Derrick Henry. So a lot of those today, I'm sure.
Probably a lot of Jordan Davis as well. Vic Fangio said a lot more base defense today to try to make sure Big 90 can be in there to stop the run. Second and officially 5, under center run, and he's going to be hit immediately, going nowhere. There's Nolan Smith, Jordan Davis, and the rest of the Birds. I think
right on cue.
Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage, Josh.
I think you're right, and you were talking about JD, and that was right on cue, because JD took up 2 men and said there's absolutely nowhere for Derrick Henry to go. Here we go, 3rd and 5.
Let's sync the play clock. 24 for me, 23 for me, 22,
I'll pause it for a couple.
21, 20, 19, 18, 17.
Yep, we're good.
Where we at? 3rd and 5. They're going with the Madden view of Lamar Jackson. Justice Hill checked into the right. From the Raven 34-yard line. Jackson in the gun. 12 minutes to go in this first quarter. Takes the snap, 4-man pressure.
Come
Lamar
on.
pressured. He's hit. He's sacked. Got him.
Let's go.
It's going to be Josh Sweat.
Yes.
Big sack to start the game, and Philadelphia gets a 3 and out. How about that for the defense?
Woo! Yes, sir. That's exactly what you want. Makes you feel better. Makes you feel better about that offensive drive.
What a start. A simple 4-man pressure, Josh. There's a flag now. What's the flag for?
Oh, come on.
Raven offense staying on the field. Holding on the defense.
And who is it? Guess who that would be?
Oh, it's Avonte Maddox and an automatic first down. Are you kidding me? He's working on Zay Flowers in the slot and didn't even need to grab it.
Oh, my gosh. Reed's right there, too.
Oh. Maddox is unplayable. He is unplayable. All he does is mess up. Unplayable. Well, Mark Andrews was also wide open at the bottom.
He's tracked so perfectly.
That penalty puts the ball 1st and 10 at the Raven 43-yard line. 3 penalties on Philadelphia so far. Here's a play action. Lamar steps in the pocket. He has some pressure coming. Gets hit. He's still running away from a defender. And now he's going to stop, throw down the field. Wide open, caught. There's Zay Flowers at the Eagle 20. Breaks a tackle. Zay Flowers down to the 15. And he's finally brought down at the Eagles' 16-yard line. A disaster last 2 plays for Philadelphia. There's Zay Flowers. Terrible.
That's awful.
I'm still stunned at Avonte Maddox for screwing this.
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, you cannot give them extra opportunities, and like the last point of the holding, Milton Williams has a chance to bring down Lamar Jackson. This is why he's so good. Scrambled out to the left side, and on scramble plays, it becomes backyard football, and that's where Lamar Jackson a lot of times does a ton of damage. Zay Flowers able to get free, and now they're in the red zone.
1st and 10 at the Eagle 14. Pistol formation, turn, give, Henry running left side, makes a man miss, and then he gets brought down after a gain of 5. Reed Blankenship helped clean that one up. Jalix Hunt in on that play, and on the tackle as well. Be 2nd down and 6 officially. Deep inside the Eagle red zone. This is the #1 red zone offense right now. Averaging a touchdown almost 80% of the time when they get down here.
That's
Gosh,
insanity.
I can't get over the fact we had a sack on 3rd down, and now they're in the red zone.
Yeah, it's one of those times you got to get off the field on 3rd down. You can't keep giving another advantage.
2nd and 6. 10-12 to go here, opening quarter. Under center is Lamar Jackson. Derrick Henry, the lone setback. Flowers and Bateman stacked at the top. Now here's an end around of Flowers. He's in the backfield. Jalen Carter with a big loss.
Let's go.
He is. That's a loss of 4 or 5. It's going to be 3rd down and 11 now. Jalen Carter, what a stop here.
Jalen Carter, I mean, what a play, just shooting the gap. No chance for Zay Flowers once a bread man gets a hold of him in there. That is a massive play, setting up 3rd down.
Yeah, that's huge. It was going to be 2nd and 5 before that snap. Carter just goes right past the left guard and makes an official loss of 4. 3rd down and 9. Takes a quick snap for Lamar. He's going to throw. 4-man pressure, clean pocket, stops, throws, right side, end zone, incomplete. He wanted Mark Andrews, and it looked like he had our boy Isaiah Rodgers in coverage. Just an overthrow there by Lamar Jackson, and Philadelphia holds in the red zone. Very lucky there, Josh.
There we go. Yeah, that's a good stop. He did have him. It took a perfectly thrown ball because Zay was pretty close, but, like half a yard shorter, Mark Andrews has it, probably walking in for a score.
Here comes Justin Tucker, 17 of 23 on the season, a career-low field goal percentage at 74%. He struggled this year, Josh. This one, though, 34 yards right down the middle as the play clock is close to expiring. Snap off, hold, kick up, and good. 3-0 Baltimore, which is about as good as you could hope for, Josh, after the Avonte Maddox holding penalty on what would have gotten you off the field, the Zay Flowers deep ball into the red zone. Philly bends, but they don't break. 3-0, we go to commercial break.
Yeah, you're right. As good as you could hope for. You would have loved to get that sack without the holding call. Unfortunately, that did not take place. And as Jasper with a 2 says, cut Maddox, bro. He's actually so garbage. I saw a lot of those comments earlier.
It's rough, man. When they're in base in dime defense, it is. Ooh, it is not good. It is not good.
John Reed with a 5 also says, new here. This game has had me stressed out all week. LOL.
Okay, well, welcome.
We're happy to have you. There's a little bit of stress, less I would say after the Jalen Carter play and then the incompletion there, but they got to get it going. So also let's see.
I'm still pretty stressed.
Yeah, for sure. There's one other one. Actually, wait, I think I got that one. Yeah, we're caught up. Okay, we try to get to these as much as possible. Y'all know once we get going on the play-by-play, we're playing catch up. So, as you said, Thomas, I mean, it's the best case scenario, all things considered. It's not the best case scenario of what we'd hope for based on getting off the field. But with that holding call, it did start to feel like, all right, well, they're going to march down the field now. They're in the red zone, going to score a touchdown. It's a defense, though, that has made stops, bend but don't break. And, we'll take just 3 points right now. I will certainly take that.
And we talk about the difference between last year's Eagles, this year's Eagles. Last year, Eagles give up a touchdown there, right? They get the sack, but then there's a penalty, and then they give up a touchdown. This year's Eagles, at least so far in this game here, bend but don't break. Now your offense needs to get a little drive going, right? Saquon Barkley, start to feed him, because that's when this game starts to really open up, Josh, is you lean on Saquon early, and then you get to that 3rd and 4th quarter, and you've leaned on this defensive line enough. The offensive line starts running downhill, and then Saquon breaks one for 50, and then breaks another for 60, and then the game is over. That's the key to victory, as we always talk about over the course of the past 7 weeks.
Yep, absolutely. Hopefully they can stick with it. Don't get too cute with the play calling. Saquon had a great first run, as you said. Just don't go away from it. It's pretty obvious. I saw a couple comments. Yeah, can we turn on the slow mode for the spammers? I can do that actually. I keep forgetting every single time.
How do you turn it on? What do you do?
If you go to the settings in the stream itself, there should be on the left side the customization. If you click on that, then you can allow who is able to comment.
Oh,
so
okay.
Maybe next commercial break. I'm going to try to get to mine then too. So,
all right. Back in Baltimore, 3-0 Ravens. They go down on their opening drive after Philadelphia gets one first down and then punts. Here's the Tucker kick that's going to be kneed down by Kenny Gainwell, and the ball will be placed at the Philadelphia 30, and out will trot Jalen Hurts for possession number 2. As we talked about, Josh, a Saquon run for 13, and then a little swing pass to Will Shipley for 4, and then an incompletion to Harris Campbell, and then another incompletion to Britton Covey was your first 4 plays. Let's see if they get the ball to number 11 on drive number 2 here. That would be my professional opinion, but what do I know?
I mean, I'm with you. Even if it's not what we did see or have seen, it works to me.
Here we go. Hurts will start under center. They do have an I formation. I think that's Calcaterra as your fullback right now. It might be Goddard. No, I think it's Calcaterra. It is. A.J. Dotson, top and bottom of the formation. Hurts takes a snap, turn give Barkley, right side. Nice size gain there, and we'll call it 4. Might have gotten up to the 34.5-yard line, and so no Ben Van Sumeren, Josh. And they have to figure out how to still run I and offset I formations because it's worked really well the 20 times they've run it so far this season.
Yeah, Grant Calcaterra would not necessarily be my first, second, or third choice for fullback, but it's okay there. I guess we'll see how many times they actually utilize that.
8:53 to go here on the opening quarter. Philly moving right to left in their white jerseys with their green pants. Hurts in the shotgun, takes the snap. 4-man pressure, looks right. Now he's going to bail out of the pocket. Still running around. Now stops and throws it out of bounds. That's going to be incomplete. He looked like he wanted to get the ball quickly out of his hands. Didn't like the first read and then rolled to a side of the field that no one was at. Be 3rd down and 6.
Get you another quick 3rd down. This is, you really can't get to these situations here. See what they call up if
is
Baltimore's going to try to go
CJ Uzama? Is that who that is in the slot?
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to make sure
CJ Uzama.
Okay, well, 2 tight end look with Uzama slot to the far side, Goddard slot to the near side, 3rd and 6, shotgun. Here comes a 4-man pressure. Hurts stands in the pocket, looks left, throws left, home run ball, looking for A.J. Brown, and he overthrew him. Had a chance. There was a safety, Washington, coming over the top. It just needed to be a perfect throw to squeeze it in there, Josh, but a very quick 3 and out for the Bird offense with your first at least toss to A.J. Brown's side.
You know, it's what they live and die by, but a 3rd and 6, I mean, how many games do we say, like, you're going to take a shot? It looks like there's a Raven down right now.
I think it's Kyle Hamilton.
Oh,
yeah,
gosh,
it is Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah.
He's on his back right now. They're calling no foul for illegal contact. So apparently somebody ran into Kyle Hamilton, and Philadelphia thought they might get lucky. They do not. It'll still be 4th and 6.
All right, hopefully he's okay. It's never good. What I was going to say about the last play, though, is like 4th and 6, you take a deep shot to A.J. Brown. You look at some of those other routes, there wasn't a whole lot of options to begin with. So you're kind of seeing the look that you got, and, you know, if he hits A.J. Brown there, then, yeah, like nobody's complaining. And we're saying, oh, hey, great play call. Jalen's on the money. But sometimes, you know, it just feels like, hey, let's pick up a first down, throw over the middle of the field, which they have done. It's just the end justifies the mean, and especially in this big of a game here, it's like, I don't know. Hindsight's 20/20.
We are going to go to commercial break because it looks like he's still down, which is a big loss to Kyle Hamilton if he's not going to play the rest of this game. We're going to keep an eye on it, but right now Kyle Hamilton is still down on the field as they go to commercial break.
All right, let's see if I can. I'm going to try to get the slow mode on. They've got a lot of these spammers as well, so maybe do that during the commercial break. One second, I got to actually grab the other computer. So,
okay.
Also, while we're doing this, I should say shout out to Gary Plays Drums. Gary with a 2 says Aussie in Berlin. Go Birds.
Okay. Aussie in Berlin. How about that?
People around the world.
Yeah, right.
Eagles everywhere.
1,700 people watching the stream right now. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Forever says it's still early. Offense is wobbly, but we can do it. I think a little wobbly. Defense is going to have to obviously get another stop here, Josh. 10-3 or 10-0 would be kind of a rough a rough overall start. I see a fire Brian Johnson with a laughing emoji from Jose. Yeah, I know. It's what we'd be saying it right now. This time last year was when it all kind of started. We were all like,
yes, we would.
Stinks, you know? Oh, man.
It's a very different team, but still people want to bring that up. And I know that's jokingly from Jose, but there's a few comments
Sure.
that I know that you and I
Sure.
both get. And it's like, I mean, yes, I understand we don't want that. We have the PTSD. Some people do, but it is a completely different team and makeup.
I agree. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. Let's check on Kyle Hamilton, the story of that second drive for Philadelphia that did go 3 and out. Let's just see if he is off the field now. The answer is yes. So Philadelphia getting ready to punt. We're listening for an update on Kyle Hamilton. He went straight to the blue tent, and he has stayed there. So that is the update on Kyle Hamilton as Braden Mann gets ready for punt number 2. This will be snapped at the Eagle 33 and punted now at the Eagle 25. Mann gets it away just fine. This is a deep one. Going to be fair caught at the, 13-yard line of the Ravens. A really good punt here. Back-to-back ones from Braden Mann. And that will help out as they're showing us what happened as Hamilton ran right into Dallas Goedert and immediately went down. How is that not illegal contact, Josh?
I don't know what the yardage was, like if he didn't get far enough downfield, but I'm kind of surprised. You have a case to be made to say you just call that there.
All right, well, here's drive number 2 for the Raven offense. They got a field goal on their opening one after a couple of Eagle penalties helped out. Ball at the Raven 18, 8:27 to go here, opening quarter. Lamar opens under center, King Henry, the lone setback. Eagle 5 defensive fronts. Here's a run to Henry off the left side, and he's got a nice size hole there and tripped up from behind by Josh Sweat across the 23 to the 24. It'll be second down and 4.
Yeah, probably the best run so far of the day from Derrick Henry. Good work from Josh Sweat, also as well as Reed Blankenship to come down and make the stop.
That's going to be a ice bath day for Reed Blankenship, I think. He's going to have to fill a lot of holes and make a lot of tackles on the massive running back. Second and 4, 7:58 to go here. Second drive of the game for Baltimore. Come out in shotgun, 3 receivers, bottom of the formation. Mark Andrews alone at the top, now motions Zay Flowers across. Henry still in the game, play a fake to him. Lamar going to get the ball off and caught. There's Derrick Henry wide open left side, got a big hole, and he's out of bounds to the 35, make it 40-yard line of the Philadelphia Eagles. That's a huge gain on a little dump off to Derrick Henry. There was nobody in sight, Josh.
Yeah, and what's the story for the D-line? Whenever it's too easy to get through to the quarterback, there's probably a reason why that was exactly the case there. Derrick Henry and some blockers slip out. You have an automatic little dump off to him. Pretty easy pickup of 15 yards.
Yeah, that was about as easy as they get. So first down and 10 now. Henry's got 15 rushing yards and 16 receiving yards there, up to the 40-yard line of the Baltimore Ravens. I formation now. Takes the snap, toss right. That's going to be Derrick Henry up the middle. He's going to be caught and hit immediately. Zack Baun and Nakobe Dean stopping for a gain of about 2, maybe 3. Good play there by the young linebackers.
Yeah, good play from the linebackers. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson got a little bit of a pop at the end there, too, on Derrick Henry. So he's jawing after that play. Maybe get the defense a little fired up.
They give him officially 3 there. So it'll be second down and 7 as Baltimore up to 72 yards here on 2 drives. Lamar comes out in shotgun. Justice Hill is checked into the game, looking for first down number 4. Second and 7. Lamar in the gun. Hill to his right. From the Raven 44. Lamar takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Looks left, throws left. That's going to be caught wide open. Zay Flowers to the Eagle 40. Still going down to the Eagle 36. In between Cooper DeJean and it looked like Reed Blankenship. And so far, Zay Flowers is torching this Eagle secondary. A big gainer all the way down to the Eagle 36.
Yeah, that one's, Lamar's been really good this year. That is a great throw. It's a layered throw up behind Cooper DeJean, who was up ahead, and in front of C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Well placed. Can't do a whole lot about that based on the coverage there. First down.
2 targets, 2 catches, 60 yards for Flowers. Up to the Eagle 36-yard line. Lamar now under center. Justice Hill still in. They'll give it to him up the middle. Hit immediately. There's Zack Baun, and he maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage. There's a penalty flag. And I think Baltimore thinks this is on Philly. I don't know what, though. It's right at the line of scrimmage. Let's see. Illegal hands to the face.
Oh, my gosh. Come on.
And they got Nolan Smith. Automatic first down. 4th penalty of the first quarter. This time on Nolan Smith. Now they're showing us Kyle Hamilton going to the locker room. That's a big loss for the Raven defense, but a first down nonetheless for Baltimore on offense. Concussion is the word there for Kyle Hamilton. So he will go get evaluated. Meanwhile, first and 10 at the Eagle 31. Lamar under center, got a fullback, and Derrick Henry back into the game. in an I formation. Takes the snap, play action. Lamar looking left, throws across. That's going to be caught and immediately tackled. Good play there by Quinyon Mitchell.
There you go.
It's Mark Andrews for a gain of about 2. Mitchell cut his legs out from underneath him. Be 2nd down and 8.
Great tackle. Good sense of awareness, stepping up there right as Lamar makes that throw. If he breaks that tackle, I mean, Mark Andrews has a lot of room to run, but like you said, open field, way to go low.
5:07 to go in this first quarter. There's our first look at Quinyon Mitchell there with his tackle. Jalix Hunt has checked into the game. A lot more snaps from the young defensive ends without BG. Ball at the Eagle 29. Lamar in the gun. Takes the snap, turn, give Henry left side. Big hole there. He's got a long way to go and a blocker in front. Gets across the 20. Still going. There goes Derrick Henry down to the 10 and out of bounds at the 9. It finally tackled by Nakobe Dean. That was pretty easy, Josh.
Yeah, you can't have that. Derrick Henry, a lead blocker, matched up with Quinyon Mitchell trying to stop him, and I think it was, Keely Ringo maybe on that side? 2 DBs, so you don't have a lot of space there. I guess it was Reed Blankenship and Quinyon. Not a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, you do miss Brandon Graham's ability in the run game. As good of an edge rusher as he has been, his run-stopping abilities also helps. Now we have a penalty before the snap, and this looks like Baltimore jumped. It's going to be a false start.
Well, so far on this drive, the only thing backing them up is penalties, but 1st and goal from the 15.
That was the center, Tyler Linderbaum, so he probably did one of those little fake snaps there that they sometimes do and sometimes can't get away with. Yeah, well, that was a pretty clear one. He basically snapped the football without snapping the football. So lose 5 yards, still 1st and goal, though, but now they're going to back him up outside the 10. Henry back in the game. Lamar in the pistol, Henry behind him, likely the lone receiver at the top of the formation. Here's a play-action pass. Lamar drops way back, still looking, directing traffic, no pressure, stops, throws, end zone. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Mark Andrews. How did he catch that, Josh? There was 4 Eagles around him.
Just high pointed it. That's a jump ball, high point, Reed Blankenship there. I mean, good catch to him, but like as you said, Lamar Jackson had all day to throw. He just kind of keeps backing up.
Wow, I cannot believe he caught that. It was Quinyon, Blankenship, and Baun within a foot of Mark Andrews, and he just high-pointed that football over them with a touchdown catch. That's 4 plays through the air, 4 on the ground, 8 total, and a very quick 80-yard score. And it's about to be 10-0 after Tucker makes it, and he missed the extra point.
He missed.
Hit the left upright. Okay, 9-0.
As you said, Justin Tucker is not automatic. That's the only thing that maybe we can count on so far.
Okay, well, rough start. Boy, offense has got to do something quick because the defense cannot be out there for very long. They have been out there for way too long.
Yeah, give them a rest for one. I mean, give them a rest. Also, allow some opportunity for some adjustments because they've gotten beat on a couple drives. One naturally because of a hold and extending it. But then offensively also, like, just to build some confidence, like if the defense sees there's some points on the board, you're putting up a fight, then, helps a little bit with the morale. I can't get over that catch. I mean, that throw and that catch, it's just it's a hope. It's a hope and a prayer. Like that's not, yes, it's a good throw, sure, but it's still a throw it up there. And if an Eagle defender had been able to get to it and it's not an automatic, like, oh, hey, great read, or hey, the guy was already wide open. It was there's Mark Andrews, throw it up high, see if he can get it.
I don't feel like the Eagle defense has been terrible. They should have gotten off that field because of Vontae Maddox. That was one of those early drives for a touchdown that we've seen in the Commander game, in the Ram game. Hopefully they will settle down. Right now, you need a first down if you're the Eagle offense. They can get one on that opening play to Saquon Barkley. They have not had one since.
Yep. Taco Tron with a 5. This was earlier, but just getting to it, said, we haven't lost yards on a run yet. I will take 3 straight runs. If we punt, whatever. O-line is built to road grade. Keep 26 behind Becton. There's a lot of people that would agree with that. I don't disagree. I mean, if you go 3 straight runs and all of a sudden it's 4th and 4, like, oh well, I guess we've had our answer there. But until it doesn't work, I mean, why stop?
Oh man.
Yeah, this is some people are saying y'all being really critical early on. It's just the emotions of
Well,
it, right? Like the Eagles can still
yeah.
turn this thing around, but it's just slow start on offense, which we see just about every single week. And then defensively, it more so is self-inflicting. Yes, the Ravens have made some good plays, but self-inflicting to allow a drive to keep going down, another penalty in a situation, giving up hands to the face for another first down. So you can get it turned around. It's just you don't want to have these types of mistakes, especially against a Baltimore team.
Okay, make sure we're set up here. Okay, we're back. We're good. All right, coming back from commercial break. 8-play, 82-yard scoring drive. Took 4:38 off the clock. That was a 14-yard receiving touchdown by Mark Andrews. Kind of a slow start to his season. He's really turned it on the past couple of weeks. And now Tucker will kick his third overall kick of the game. This one's going to be returnable by Gainwell, fielded at the 4. Gainwell to the 20, Gainwell to 25, and spins out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Not the best idea to bring that one out, but he didn't have a choice. It was a good angled kick there by Tucker. And so here comes the Eagle offense and Saquon Barkley. 1 touch, 13 yards, pretty good start. They haven't given the football since.
Got to go back to it. Keep running. This could very well and maybe should be a game where he has 30, 35 carries. As crazy as that might be, but against a team like this, if you need it, then just go ahead and do it.
Kyle Hamilton is back in this football game, too, after being checked for the concussion. That is a surprise. Keep an eye on his ability to keep playing as he's out there right now. 1st and 10, ball at the Eagle 27. Hurts in the pistol, Saquon behind him. Stamps his foot, takes the snap. Turn gives Saquon left side, and there's a penalty. False start. And that's the 6th Eagle penalty in a little over 10 minutes of playing time, Josh. And they got A.J. Brown. Jeez, the offense is shooting themselves in the foot right now. And penalties are killing this team. Very sloppy.
I mean, that's why you say it's self-inflicted penalties. Because right now, it could be 6s. You wouldn't have had a field goal attempt for the first drive of Baltimore. And then even for the Eagles here, you keep backing yourself up with penalties.
1st and 15 now. Jalen comes out in the gun. Saquon standing to his right. Ball at the Eagle 22. 8 on the play clock. A.J. bottom of the formation, 2 tight ends in. Hurts surveys the defense, stamps his foot, takes the snap, turn gives Saquon up the middle, bounces outside and gets 3. Be 2nd down and along 12.
Yep. I mean, I don't hate the play call, but you'd be looking at a 2nd and 7 instead of a 2nd and 12 here.
It's true. It's very true. I thought he had a little hole there if he could have broken out of that first tackle. Unable to, though. 2nd and 12. 3:20 in a lightning fast first quarter. The number 1 rush offense, the number 2 rush defense on the field right now. Hurts in the gun. Saquon kind of slotted to the left, but offset from the line of scrimmage. Hurts takes the snap of the 4-man pressure. Looks left, throws. That's a screen to Saquon Barkley across the line to gain up to the 30, and he'll get about 7 and make the 3rd down a lot more manageable. Still probably 3rd and 6, Josh.
All right. Better than it was.
Jalen Hurts completion, too. 1 for 5 for 5 yards there.
Jeez. You got to get him in a rhythm. So, I mean, at least that's something. It's a huge 3rd down so early in the game.
Goddard, Calcaterra, Brown, and Dotson, your 4 receivers. Kenny Gainwell in the football game for the first time on 3rd down. Philly 0 for 2 on 3rd down in these first 2 drives. This is drive number 3 from the 30. Hurts in the gun, takes a snap, blitz coming. Looks across the middle. Now he steps up. Now he's going to roll. He's hit and sacked. Roquan Smith got him. Jeez, it's a rough start. Another 3 and out.
Oh, I don't know.
1
much
first
worse.
down, 0 for 3 on 3rd down, 2 3 and outs. That's the start so far.
It doesn't get much worse than this. I mean, the Ravens send a blitz. Jalen trying to roll out right side, but Roquan Smith too fast. Grant Calcaterra can't hold his man in Humphrey, and nowhere for Jalen to go anyway.
Nobody was open on that one. They doubled A.J. Brown, missing DeVonta Smith early. Here's a Braden Mann punt. Punt number 3 of the day. This one a little shorter. Going to hit fumble on the ground. And the
Golly, come on.
Bounce. It bounced. There's a flag also. It bounced right into the returner's hands and then came right back to his lap. It was like a boomerang. It came right back into his hands.
That was the break he needed.
This was a 4th and 7. So, obviously, Player out of bounds on Philadelphia. That's penalty accepted number 7, I think. Is it 8?
It's I think it's 7. Yeah, I think it's at least 7.
Brown. Jeez.
Oh
so
my
that'll give the Ravens better field position, and it's going to be another Raven offensive drive. Let's see what they can do.
It's insanity with these penalties.
Jeez, they actually got Keely Ringo. It wasn't Sidney Brown, but boy, about as bad of a start as you could have asked for, Josh.
Keely Ringo with a hit on a fair catch and out of bounds on this one now. Jeez, 5. Okay, so officially in terms of the accepted, it's 6 penalties accepted for 45 yards at this point.
Wow.
I don't get it.
Oh, boy.
I mean, it's the last thing that you can do against a team that is a contender on the road. You're trying to make a statement, trying to show up and play with them. You're just it's going to be hard enough as it is. You're just gifting them to walk down the field and get better field position. Bazzino with the 28 with a 2 said WTF penalties and sleeping offense.
Yeah, it's yeah, and you missed DeVonta Smith, but you didn't have DeVonta Smith last week, right? So it's not like this offense has not had DeVonta Smith at all this season. Just feels a little bit conservative. I don't know what it is. It's very conservative, and right now you got to beg the defense to get a stop because you cannot go down 16-0 before the second quarter even starts.
Yeah, you got to make something happen. Sympathy with 2. Why are we playing backups? Well, I mean,
we have to.
Playing a couple because of injuries. I don't. There's other teams around the league that are playing. Ravens playing backups as well. I don't. I mean, that's not really the issue as much as what we're seeing penalties and just some execution. But Adam with a 2 said the Eagles got this. Saquon going to break out.
I hope you're right.
The optimism. I hope so.
You're right.
I'm not giving up on it, but there's some serious anxiety at this point. Phobic Dragon with 5. A funny thought. Let's see. Their offense. Oh, the offense starting avoiding the run and using basic pass concepts to try and make the defense forget about Saquon. #hope ? LOL.
That's right. Just pretend like 2-6 is not here. We will go to him later. Is that the overall plan? I don't know.
I mean, it's an interesting theory. I don't know if you want to wait until hopefully the defense gets a stop, but if you wait long enough, all of a sudden you go, oh, hey, you know what? We're down, whatever it is, 17-0, 20-0, and now let's run the football to Saquon. Maybe just go early. Like, let's just start running Saquon because we have him. Devin with 2.
By the way, sorry, go ahead.
Last one. Devin with 2 just put BG in because we need some BG energy.
Yeah, we need his run-stopping ability. They're going to make Philadelphia repunt this, Josh, again. So twice now, they have gone to commercial break after a punt, and then they've changed the acceptance of the actual penalty. Instead of after the kick, they're going to make them re-kick. So it'll be 4th and 18 following Keely Ringo running out of bounds for too long, and now Braden Mann backs up almost to his own goal line, and Baltimore is hoping for a better return than the one they got on the muff punt this last time. So 1:38 to go, first quarter, 9-0 Baltimore.
All right.
And we're getting ready for the 4th Braden Mann punt, really the 5th one technically, but the 3rd one that will actually count. Here we go. Snap, caught at the 5, punt away. And this one is pretty good. Still going back, fielded at the 25-yard line. Baltimore up to the 30 and then tackled down at the 35.5-yard line by Jeremiah Trotter Jr. That was a pretty good punt there by Braden Mann to at least semi-flip the field. Half-decent field position still, though, has been the theme of today so far for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, the MVP, at least for Philly so far, unfortunately, has been Braden Mann, but at least decent flipping of the field. Daniel with a 5 said, we're not playing terrible, but we could be playing way better.
I agree. Yeah, that's how I feel, too. All right, there's your obligatory Lamar Jackson record versus NFC opponents, 23-1. Only loss was 2022 against the Giants. He's got a 9-0 lead on another NFC opponent, Philadelphia, right now. Ball at the Raven 36. Pistol. Henry the lone setback. Lamar takes the snap. Play action. Very clean pocket. Steps up, looks left, throws left. That's wide open, incomplete. He had Isaiah Likely open by about 10 yards, and he airmailed it. What a miss there. Wide open, Josh.
You call it, there's not a guy within 10 yards any way around him. And somehow, I I don't know how he missed Isaiah Likely. Like, that is...
Holy cow. That's
I mean,
an
that's
insane miss.
Yeah, it's 30, 40 yards waiting to happen, if not more. Super fortunate for him that to be incomplete.
Philadelphia catches a big break there. 2nd down and 10. 1:23 to go here, opening quarter. Lamar in the gun. Ball at the Raven 36. Henry to his right. Play clock winding down to 3. Down to 2. Takes the snap. He's fumbled the football. Falls on it. It's going to be a loss of about 7 as Jalen Hunt taps him down. That was just a poor exchange with Derrick Henry on a play action, and Lamar just dropped it. And another really lucky play there for Philadelphia's defense. It's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Man, it's very fortunate, like you said. But yeah, he was trying to rip it out. He never had it. You lose 6, 7 yards. 9 yards, actually. 3rd and 19.
3rd and 19 here. Get off the field, please. They've given you a gift, Philly defense. Probably the final snap of the first quarter. 46 on the game clock. Lamar in the gun all the way back at his own 27-yard line. Takes the snap with Justice Hill to his right. 4-man pressure. Now he dumps it off. Hill's going to catch it. He's got blockers in front. He's going to be hit. Spins out of a tackle, but nowhere even close. Tackled at the 32-yard line, and Philadelphia gets a 3 and out to end quarter number 1, Josh. That was huge.
Big-time stop.
Lucky
fortunate with
there.
Incompletion.
Lucky
fortunate with a fumble, but you know what? Still, you get off the field.
Holy cow.
To them. I don't care how it happens, really. Could have been way worse. You're already down 2 possessions.
All right, so 4th and 14 as we will go to the end of quarter 1 that has been absolutely dominated so far by the Baltimore Ravens. But within striking distance, Hurts and the offense get that first down, Josh. That's all it takes, that first down as we go to commercial break.
It could be better. You turn it around. Sympathy with the twos says, where is Smith and Dotson? I'm assuming Anais Smith. I'm sure not DeVonta,
Smith.
but
sure.
Yeah, like Dotson's been out there. He could get some targets, get something going. Jalen's only had one completion, so
yeah. Anais Smith is getting like 4 snaps a game, maybe. There's a very specific package for Anais Smith to motion across, maybe get a jet sweep, and most of the time he doesn't, and that's pretty much the Anais Smith package. So not a surprise there.
Yep. Best Sam 2009 with a 5 says, what's pissing me off is Ravens are not beating us by doing anything special. We are beating ourselves and gifting them yards. We start games sleeping.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Pretty much.
How many games?
Pretty much.
I mean, there's probably only what, like, in terms of scoring, I think we've only scored twice in the first quarter this season, but maybe, realistically, only one of those games you would argue and say, yeah, we started the game offensively, like, ready to go, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's wild that it's been that many games, but for some reason, that's this team. If and when they start getting going, it's a wrap. But this is not the team to do it on.
I think breaks with a 10 here. Says Ravens are consistent. The Eagles are waiting to play the game. I'm always concerned about Jalen as a quarterback. I'm not hassling, just not confident. I feel like this team is missing something. I don't know, Josh. A lot of haters coming out of the woodworks that weren't there the past 7 weeks. We've got to remember, this is one of the AFC favorites, right? So, and one that we all said was going to be a loss this season before the season even started. I'm not saying we've lost this game by any means, but
sure.
A lot of people are trying to abandon ship early in a very early game against a very good opponent.
I get the emotions because, we've all been there, and we are certainly there too with like some anxiety and going, I don't know what's happening. 1 for 5, hardly any yards. The offense is totally disconnected. It's a sleepy offense, as a lot of people have said a number of times. But if and when, as soon as they do open up or they wake up and you start hitting on some plays and then you get a rhythm and the confidence builds, then yeah, it's not really going to be as much of an issue. But I understand you see a game like this. We're on a 7-game win streak. Philly's been doing, for the holistically, no things wrong, but there's been moments where it's been a little bit up and down. But this is a great challenge. You're down by 2 scores, 9-0, start of the second quarter. I don't know. It's not the end of the world. I understand that, but like you said, Thomas, I mean, you got to give Baltimore some credit. It's one of the best, if not the best teams that Philly's played so far. So we're back from commercial break, and Stout will punt it away on the 4th and 14, so the Eagles will get the ball back. Britton Covey catches at the 11, room to run now, up to the 15, breaks the first tackle, and brought down just shy of the 20-yard line. So that's where Jalen and company will have the ball, the first possession of the second quarter.
CJ Deacon with a 10 says, hey, y'all, I'm driving home from the Atlanta game I was at. There you go, just down the road from me. Want to thank y'all for doing this stream. Fly, Eagles, fly. There you go. We appreciate you listening to us. Atlanta losers today. Kirk Cousins threw way too many picks.
Oh, gosh.
And a almost comeback win for the Falcons, but did not happen. Chargers won that one in the early slate. We'll talk more about those games as our game goes on. But here we go, Josh. Let's get a couple of Barkley runs, a couple of first downs. How about that? Here we go. First
I
and
would
10.
be in favor, yes. All right. Jalen now under center. Ball officially at the 20-yard line. First play of the second quarter from scrimmage for the Eagles. Jalen takes snap, fake toss to Barkley left. Now slant to AJ over the middle. Caught, first down. A gain of 14 yards. And I'll say it because every single time we say it, why on earth does it take a full quarter to run that play to AJ Brown?
Simple slant across the middle, Josh, but I love the play design early. They fake the toss left to Saquon Barkley, move the defense over to that side, turn around and throw it to A.J. Brown on a slant for a big first down. There's your first down, Josh. They go pop huddle. They're going hurry up right now, and hopefully this drive can get going. Here we go.
All right, Jalen surveying the field, taking a little bit of time now. 10 on the play clock, takes the snap, handoff to Saquon Barkley. Right side has a little bit of a hole, but it's closed up. He's still able to go forward for a gain of about 4 or 5 yards. Brings up a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, this is where Saquon's vision vastly improved over the past couple of years. There's not a hole in his original direction. He's supposed to go right at the middle, bounces it out to the right side, and still makes a positive gain of 4 yards of what could have been a loss.
Eagles going hurry up. You got to love to see this. Jalen under center, toss to Barkley right side, has some blockers set up, makes the first man miss, and cut under that time short of the sticks. It's going to be 3rd and about 2.
Yeah, I couldn't see which safety came up. It was the other one opposite of Hamilton that really blew up this play. Saquon has a hole on the right side. It gets closed real quick. Like you said, Josh, he still gets positive yards. It'd be 3rd down and real short. I think probably 1. But it's a long one. I don't know if it's tush-push 1. Let's see. Nope, they're going to line up in shotgun.
Okay. We'll see. 3rd and 1. Yeah, it's almost like 2 yards territory, but officially 3rd and 1. Jalen in the gun, motions Paris Campbell to the right. Takes a snap, handoff Barkley, met in the hole, and that's going nowhere. That's a loss of half a yard.
Jeez. Oh, man. Yeah, it's your own 40. You got to punt it. So, again, first down on the opening play, and then 3 straight runs that don't go anywhere. Jeez. Becton, Juergens on their back. Poor blocking up front. Oh, man. And you start to wonder, could you have brotherly shoved that? I mean, we said it was a long one, but...
Yeah, if you treat it as 2 plays, honestly, is it getting too conservative or whatever? But yeah, like they're going to gain a yard, maybe even a yard and a half. I would have preferred that, but yeah, now they're going to punt it away. Here's Braden Mann, the only really positive spark for the Eagles so far. A great punt, bounces at the 5, rolls all the way to the 1. Sidney Brown fields it there, so you at least a win there.
Yeah, Braden Mann has been the MVP. That was perfectly done. That one's hit about the 5, had a little backspin, and then rolled safely into the waiting arms of Sidney Brown at the 1-yard line. So, okay, defense got to stop last time. A little bit of luck, Josh. Now you have 99 yards to go if you're the Baltimore Raven offense. Let's see if the Eagle defense can get a true stop here. They desperately need one to help flip this field, too.
Could we somehow get a safety, and then all of a sudden it's a 1-score game again? You get a touchdown, you have 9-9. Maybe that's hoping for too much, but man, we can second guess everything, I know, but if they do the tush push, the brotherly shove twice, you're going to get that first down for sure. It just feels like there's too conservative a play calling. The
Very conservative
hey,
right
we
now.
went to 1 slant. All right, let's run the football.
Very.
Let's go back to it. No, let's not do the tush push. Let's just run it again. I don't know. Nate with 5.
Oh, man.
Says, what up, boys? Let's freaking go. We're getting bullied. We need to get back to physical defense besides JC. Special teams penalties. Come on, man. We need points. LOL. We do. Everything's accurate.
You need a 3 and out. Maybe a turnover. That'd be nice. Safety. Something here. Defense has definitely been out of sorts, though, Josh. It's only 9 points, and they've gotten a couple of stops, but I mean, that last possession, Isaiah Likely was open by 10 yards. He would have had about a 40-yard plus gain, and then Lamar fumbles the football and falls on it for a loss of 9. They got a little lucky there. Where's that Fangio number 1 ranked defense we've talked about the past 7 weeks? It's time to show up.
Yeah, you got to have a little bit of something there. Bazzino 28 with a 2. We appreciate that also. Says defense got us, but the offense needs to come on. They do. They need to show up. They need to do something. Albert with the 2, trying to give a little bit of optimism. We're not totally giving up. It's just like,
No.
We're feeling like, you definitely need to see a lot more. And it's been a rough start. But he says, perk up, my brothers. We got this. Go Birds.
I like it.
There we go.
I like it. There you go.
Everybody hit the
Nice
like
and
button.
positive.
Let's get some positive energy. We're up to almost 500 likes combined. Hit that like button. We'll be all right. James with the prediction here with a 2 says, safety negated by a penalty incoming. Refs 12th man.
Yeah, penalties have been a huge problem in this game so far, Josh. It has been a massive problem for Philadelphia.
Very, very rough. But come on, D.
Oh, man. All right, here we go. Lamar from his own 1, Josh. Don't give up a 99-yarder here. No 99-yard drives allowed. Strip sack, pick six, whatever you want. I don't care. No one's going to Jelix Hunt or your edge rushers for this snap.
Eagles can do it here. Ball at the 1-yard line. Lamar Jackson well in his end zone, takes a snap in the gun, going to try to pass it, going to get rid of it quick. Mark Andrews caught, and that's a gain of about 4 yards up to the 5-yard line. Second down.
Yeah, Lamar took a big shot there by Jalen Carter in the end zone, too. That heat came really late, and he barely got it off to Andrews, who's got his 3rd catch of the day so far. That was a dangerous throw. Reed Blankenship was exploding towards the football and got there just a little late, but 2nd and 5.
Now gets him out of the end zone. A little more comfortable for Baltimore. Lamar now under center. Going to take a quick snap here. Handoff to Derrick Henry. Met immediately in the backfield. Able to get up to the line of scrimmage, but no gain. 3rd down.
Jordan Davis got extremely fast into the back of the into the backfield and made Derrick Henry have to kind of pop up here. Good job by Jelix Hunt, too, to help fill this hole. A great stop by the Eagle defensive line. There's big number 90. You need him to be big all day long. And you're right, he didn't gain a yard. 3rd and 5. Both teams 0 for 2 and 0 for 4 on 3rd down. Get off the field here, you flip the field too. Come on.
Very interesting on that side. 10 on the play clock. Lamar in the gun, takes the snap, rolling right side. Going to be a quick pass and underthrown, incomplete. Had a man in Zay Flowers. We will take it. 4th down.
Wow, the 2nd straight drive where Lamar has a garbage throw. This is a design rollout, and they're trying to get Zay on a speed out for a 1st down. He's open. Blankenship was kind of the only man over there as they kind of rubbed him off. Actually, that was DeJean. And Lamar, with not much pressure in his face, threw it right to the feet of Zay Flowers. What a stop. 3 and out.
I'll gladly take that. I was on the second glance, I was trying to see, like, did maybe somebody tipped it? It was that poorly thrown, but no, it was just an awful throw. Here's Stout now punting from his own end zone. Gets this one away.
Bad one, too.
This is going to be, shorter, fielded at the just past the 50. Britton Covey spins past the 50 now, and it'll be at the 49 of Baltimore into Baltimore territory. That's where the Eagles will have it.
All right, Josh. So 10:55 to go, 2nd quarter. Everything's gone wrong for Philadelphia, and yet you're only down 9, and you're going to have the football into Raven territory for the first time today. Mm-hmm. They're 1 play away from being right back in this one.
Let's go, baby. We can do this. I wasn't giving up. Yes, sir. Positivity works. Let's freaking go from Albert.
Yep.
It does. Look at that.
It does.
Here we go. It feels good to be in Baltimore territory. I mean, just for the first time. Took it way too long to get there, but yes, don't be too cute with the play calling, though. Let's maybe some slants over the middle. Definitely keep running it with Saquon. You just got to, it feels like right now, because of the penalties and some of the mistakes that Philly's been, I don't know, feeling their way through this game, so to speak, and Baltimore just showed up ready to go. And it's also a case in point, I guess, with the penalties, but maybe it was enough. You get punched in the face, you wake up, start making some plays. They got to come away. I mean, regardless, they have to come away with points in this drive, but you really, really want to capitalize and get 7.
Well, and we're outside of the first quarter now, right? So the Eagles like to sleepwalk through the first quarter, and then they turn things on. Except for last week, they were pretty good in the first quarter last week. But maybe now it's going to happen.
I mean, better late than never, but it still is like, how many games does that actually work? Can that actually work?
Their D-line is nothing special. We should be able to run, says R. Cannoli here. I hope so. Taco Trauma, I think they say that with a 2. First quarter Blues are over. Same thing every week. It's true. I don't know who Who scripts these things, Josh? Can we just sit in on the offensive scripting for
It would
quarter
be
number
nice.
1 and be like, what's happening here? Because it's not been good.
No, it is not. And you have to wonder if it doesn't matter who's scripting it, really, at this point, because you've gotten so far past into the season that it's almost like, oh, hey, you know what? You want to take a chance at going through a game script here? All right, let's see if that works. No, okay, we'll move on to the next guy. And it really doesn't matter. You go 12, 13 weeks into it, and it's still just about nothing in the first quarter. But we're still okay.
All right.
J Money with a 5 says we've got to get it to AJ. This isn't the Saquon game. I don't know about that. I don't know if it's not the Saquon game.
I agree with the first part, but I would definitely like this to be a Saquon game. Let's do everything we can to make it a Saquon game until there's absolutely nothing else we can try. How about that?
Yep. Phobic Dragon with a 2. Also, how often does defense get us on their side first?
True.
They're doing their job.
Shout out Braden Man. Here we go.
See if the Eagles can capitalize for some defense. Getting the ball back, Jalen the pistol, motions Covey to the right. Going left to right, takes the snap. Going to be a handoff to Barkley, and met in the backfield. That's a tackle for a loss of 1.
Well, Josh, you're the Ravens defensive coordinator. Your number one plan is slowing down Saquon Barkley. They've thrown a lot of run blitzes. This is an edge run blitz here, and he gets right into the backfield. Jalen might have wanted to keep this one. He could have read optioned that one for a big gainer. He's missed on a lot of those this year. But they're teeing off on 26. Someone else has got to start to win. I think it's got to be Goddard or number 11, obviously, as you're now back at your own 49.
See what they can dial up here. Jalen going to take the snap in the gun. This time fake handoff to Barkley, looking over the middle field. Has time, left side now, complete. That's Jahan Dotson. Gain of about 8 yards. Brings up a 3rd and 3.
There you go. How about Dotson making a catch that's not a screen play? That seems to be his only target there. He's got to play the DeVonta Smith position all game today. That was a Smitty-like catch, and at least makes it 3rd down and manageable, and they're going to go hurry up.
Here we go. See what they can do. 3rd down. Can they convert on a 3rd down? 3rd and 4 officially. Jalen now at the line of scrimmage, calling out orders, potentially changing the play here. 8 seconds on the play clock. He's in the gun. Saquon to his left. Takes the snap. Going to be handoff to Saquon up the middle, and a whole plenty of more. 1st down up to the 33-yard line. A gain of almost 10 yards there, and that is a big 3rd down conversion.
First 3rd down conversion for either team, Josh. Jalen changed this play. This was a pass. He went up and changed it to a run. He saw the light box, and Saquon almost broke that for a big gain. 8th carry already for 35 yards.
They keep running Saquon. Don't go away from that. Ball at the 35-yard line, though. 1st and 10. Jalen in the gun, trips right, takes a snap. Going to keep it now. Right side has a hole and blockers up to the 30. Brought down just shy of the 1st down, but a gain of 9 yards brings up 2nd and 1.
What did we say 2 plays ago, Josh? Read option. Jalen should have kept it, and he didn't this time. Puts the ball in Saquon Barkley's belly, yanks it out, and makes a nice gain there. It looked like Jordan Mailata lead blocking for him for about 8. 2nd down and 2 as Barkley checks out for a quick breather.
There we go. Eagles continuing to go with a little bit more tempo, and it seemed to work so far. Now Kenny Gainwell, as you said, to Jalen's left. Jalen takes the snap, fake handoff, slant route, A.J. Brown caught, 1st down, up to the 17-yard line.
Yeah, they're the RPOs that Philadelphia made famous back in 2017 with Nick Foles. Had trouble running it this year after the new rule. That was a really well-designed play with the slant, and Jalen got the ball out fast enough to avoid the ineligible man downfield. Another 1st down, and they're staying hurry up at the 17.
Here we go. Ball on the 17. Jalen stamps his foot. Fake handoff to Gainwell. Left side. Goddard. He's got some space. The 10, the 5.
Yes!
Touchdown! Let's go!
Let's go!
Dallas Goddard. Anytime touchdown. Hit the like button. I did. Hoop Beast. I called it.
It's another RPO, Josh. This time they run Dallas Goedert on a quick little speed out. Jalen fakes the run and immediately hits Goddard in stride. Let's see if he stays in bounds. Yes, he does. Bang. Touchdown. Run after the catch. We're back, baby. Just like that. Yeah,
hit the like button, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How about that, huh?
Wow.
Oh, man.
We called it, too.
Passing touchdown, too. We will take that to the bank.
It's the tight end so far. Score for Baltimore, score for Philly. Jake Elliott here to make it a 2-point ball game. Snap's good, hold is good. The kick is up, and it's good. Sneaks it in the right side.
Okay, all right.
Well,
that's the drive we were looking for. Got Saquon Barkley involved, Josh. Jalen started using his legs for the first time, and a couple of really solid throws here. good things happen when you give the ball to 88, 11, 26, and 1, and that was a big drive. And now it just changes everything, right? Come on, 7-9, let's go.
Right back in it, baby. Got a lot of vibes now. The defense is gearing up here. You convert on it. Got the song playing.
Oh, that was much needed. Absolutely critical. I love it.
Eagles, let's go. Jasper with a 2 said Josh was right with the first touchdown prediction. Technically not the first because, Mark Andrews, but I did take the anytime for Dallas Goedert, and so now I'm feeling great because that was the most difficult leg of the parlay, and we got that one off the board. So now, Jalen, keep that one up. Get some of the others. John Reed with the 2 also said you did call Goddard to score first for the Eagles. There we go. Appreciate that. Yes. Keep it rolling. Ooh, that does a lot. That does a lot for the team. Naturally, it also does a lot for my nervous energy.
Big time. Yeah, that settles things down.
Let's see. I got a couple others. James with a 2 also says Anthony and Josh were perfect on first touchdowns and order. That is also fair. Anthony said Mark Andrews touchdown, and then I was like, I'll take a Dallas Goedert after that. So
I hope Anthony DeBona does underdog fantasy, man. He has figured it out. My goodness.
He's hit on several of those. It's a little bit strange at how often he's picking that first touchdown winner.
Yeah, he is. Yes, he is.
Elbert with a 5 says Elbert brings the smiles and Eagles fans go wild. Positivity wins 28-21 birds. There's the updated prediction.
Positivity.
We will take
Positivity. We'll take it.
Cranky Cletus with the 2 says let's go
Cranky.
Birds.
Let's go. Okay, shout out to Cranky for moderating my chat. He's the one helping keep all the bots out. So Cranky, you're the MVP. Just big shout out there. Hit drip with a 10. A simple mathematics with Saquon, the linebacker, must play the run. Guess who's going to be constantly open with a little smirky face? Yeah, a lot of Jalen running today, Josh. I think Jalen running is going to be a big factor in making sure that they also still keep Saquon alive in running the football, because once Jalen runs a couple of times, then, of course, they start to key in on Jalen and back and forth, and so it makes sense. I like it, Hit Drip.
There we go. Adam with a 5 says 5 for the touchdown. Heck yeah. There we go. And I'm seeing lots of comments. Yes, I will spin for if the Eagles win, but I'll spin for the jersey winner at the end of the stream.
At the end.
As I say, if the Eagles win, and you predicted the first touchdown score. So we'll see where that goes. And Adam also threw in 5 more for you, Thomas, as well. So 5 and 5. Let's go. Return
Thanks,
here.
Adam.
Baltimore, big hit. Did he lose the foot? No, he's okay. I thought he lost the football. Oh, man. Jalen Hunt lit him up.
Just delivered some serious pain there. Holy cow.
Wow. That was full speed and immediately stopped his momentum there on that return.
Big time. Shout out to Jalen Hunt. We might, a little preview there. It's a little preview there. Shout out to Jalen Hunt. Just say that.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on.
What's going on? Stay tuned this week. All right, defense got a 3 and out, got a little lucky. They've been a little lucky so far. Let's see another one, though. Here we go.
1st and 10 for Baltimore at the 25-yard line. Lamar under center. Derrick Henry, the lone back. Be a snap, handoff to Henry up the middle. Going to be met, and JD is winning his matchups today. That is only a gain of 1 yard.
Yeah, it's a Jordan Davis-type game, Josh. You knew that they had gone to him this week and said, it's going to be up to you, big fella, especially on first down. They run the football to Derrick Henry all the time on first down. One-on-one, not a lot of double teams for 90 today. All the attention goes to 98 right next to him. Hit, shed, wrap up. He did exactly that, 2nd down and 9. Huge play there by number 90.
Gosh. Come on, baby. See what they do here. Vic Fangio.
For the Ravens in the second quarter.
Making the adjustments. Now Lamar going to throw 2nd and 9, complete to Likely at the 31. Good tackle there by, actually I was going to say Cooper DeJean and Isaiah Rodgers. It'll be 3rd and about 3 yards.
Yeah, it's a two-headed monster at tight end today, Josh. Isaiah Likely has been really good, especially early on this season. A little more Mark Andrews as of late, but 2 very good pass catchers, very good route runners, and they're big and physical, hard to bring down. Good job by DeJean for hanging on here and making sure he didn't get a first down, but 3rd and short coming up. Here we go. Baltimore 0 for 4. Ooh, it's snowing now, too. A little bit of snow.
Oh, I don't mind that. Quick snap here. Derrick Henry met in the backfield. Zack Baun. Huge loss. Huge loss of 3 or 4 yards. 4th down. Let's go.
Toss left, Josh, and Baun untouched. He's got to make an open field tackle. How do you get Derrick Henry to the ground, take his legs out, he goes low, and makes another stop, and Baltimore does not have a third down conversion in this game. There's 53. Woo, it felt good.
This defense, man, they are waking up.
Couple of
actually, they've been there, really. I should just say that the penalties is what killed them the first couple of drives, but let's go. Okay, the punt is away now, so Baltimore's going to punt it. Not a good punt at all. Covey fields at the 28, going to run upfield for about 5 or 6 yards and hit out of bounds kind of late. I don't know if there was a flag or not, but
good play by Covey here. This is a knuckleball. Think back to the miracle in the Meadowlands. It's kind of bouncing on the ground. He got to pick it up in stride and handles it just fine and then runs safely out of bounds there. That could have been dangerous. Good play there by Covey.
Oh, man, this thing is looking a lot better now. Caswell, the 2, says, thank God we got through the dreaded first quarter. That is true. Jay Money with the 2 earlier said, I feel a Ravens turnover soon. Hopefully so.
Be nice. Nice.
Start adding on, get a touchdown here, and then do that extra. Yep. Also, people saying to extend Zack Baun. That's the automatic given is every single week. But what a play from the man himself.
Yep, totally agree.
See if the offense can capitalize. This is a very quick commercial.
Very quick commercial. Yeah, you need a little drive here, Josh. Like you said, the Philadelphia does not get the football to start the second half. And so now is might be your last possession with 6 minutes to go in this second quarter. Go down, get points, take the lead, and play good defense to wrap up quarter number 2. Here we go.
Ball at the 32-yard line. Britton Covey motions out to the right. Now Jalen going to be fake handoff to Barkley. Looking over the middle, has some time. Good throw, complete. A.J. Brown up to the 47-yard line.
Catch and throw over the middle, number 3 so far, Josh. You could make the case for 4 because Dotson's was kind of over the middle as well. This is a deep max protect play action drop. They slide the tight end on the right side to pick up the edge, and you throw it in between the zone, and a good catch there, sliding across the 47-yard line by A.J. Brown. First down, number 6.
Jalen now tossed left side to Barkley, has a little bit of blocking set up to the 50-yard line, brought down into Ravens territory. A gain of about 6 yards brings up a 2nd and 4.
Running behind big Jordan Mailata, they're starting to get some push that they weren't getting early in the first quarter, and Saquon's burst is starting to be seen a little bit here, Josh. Feels like it's only a matter of time. They're going, hurry up.
Love this tempo look. Jalen now going to look at the defense, change up the play here, calling out signals. Saquon to his left in the gun. He'll stamp his foot, take the ball. 4-man pressure, looking right side. A.J. Brown, first down. A more broken tackle to the 40, up to the 35, and finally brought down to the 32-yard line. Mr. Always Open.
How many times do we see it, Josh? It's a simple 10-yard stop, and then he sheds the cornerback. This is one-on-one with the rookie Wiggins. A.J. catches the football at the 40, and then just an arm tackle attempt there by the rookie cornerback. Hard to do against A.J. Brown. We've met him. He's a big guy. Big first down, already marching across the 34.
Oh, come on, offense. Keep moving this football. Jalen started out 0 for 4. He's got 7 straight completions. 12 on the play clock.
Get 6.
Jalen calling out signals to the O-line again. 5 on the play clock. He's going to take the snap. Going to be handoff. No, he'll keep it. Going right side, trying to get the edge. He's not going to, and tries to throw it out real quick. I don't know if he got an incompletion or it's going to be a loss of 4 or 5 yards on a run.
Yeah, this is a read option, and we talk about Jalen making a good decision, and I think they're going to get an ineligible man downfield here because he wasn't supposed to throw that football. That might have been a double whammy bad play by number 1. It's a read option, and Hurts keeps it, but the edge does not go with Barkley, and so he has to beat the edge around, and he's unable to, and then tries to throw it at the last second, but the problem is it's already a run play, so you get an ineligible man downfield. Yeah, not a smart play.
Yeah, you called it. He was thinking in the heat of the moment, it's like, oh, hey, don't take a loss there. But as you said, you're going to get the penalty because it was a designed run.
Yeah, it'd be a loss of 3 versus a loss of 5. So it's a loss either way, but not the best idea. Still, accepted penalty number 7, ball backed up at the Raven 38. Still in field goal range, though. Let's be smart here. You can still take the lead.
4:14 to play in the second quarter. 1st and 15. Jalen in the gun takes a snap. 4-man pressure. Looking over the middle. Has A.J. Brown again. First down. And actually might be an inch short, but that's going to be right at the sticks. And as you said, Thomas, it is continue over the middle. A.J. Brown.
Yeah, you start to wonder, Josh, if they've been holding out on us a little bit here because all of a sudden It's been A.J. in routes all day long. They kind of layer the Goddard to make it help get open. They're going to go hurry up, though, quickly here.
Jalen's going to keep it here, pass to Goddard, first down up to the 15-yard line. And this tempo offensive change, thrown over the middle, a completely different look than the first couple possessions.
It's the same RPO that Goddard scored on, and this time the other side of the field here. Good throw, good catch there by Goddard, too, with the man on his back. Another first down in the red zone now at the Raven 15.
All right, here we go. Jalen in the gun. 3:20 to play in the second quarter. Takes the snap, handoff Barkley. Left side has some blockers. Up to the 10, pushes forward, and that's where it'll be brought down. It'll be a 2nd and 5 at the 10.
This cat and mouse game, Josh, between Jalen Hurts and the edge rushers for the Baltimore Ravens. They're running the heck out of read option right now, and Jalen waited until about the last millisecond to put it into the gut of Saquon Barkley, who gets around the edge for a nice gain there. Keep running it. Here we go.
Jalen's had 9 straight completions. Now you've got 2:50 to play in the second quarter. Jalen takes the snap, looking left, 4-man pressure, has a man. Oh, and he's overthrown. Left side incomplete, intended for Goddard.
Goddard wanted a penalty here. It's an out route to the front side of the left side of the end zone. Kyle Hamilton in coverage here, and Jalen kind of airmails it. Not really a chance. Yeah, nowhere else to go with the football either, but not the best of throw here. Interesting third down now. I might have ran it to Saquon again and then decided what you want to do on third down, but 3rd and 5 nonetheless. 2:46 to go, first half.
Definitely interesting with it was a hold. There was enough of a jersey pull from Kyle Hamilton. So we'll see. 3rd and 5, Ravens showing blitz. Jalen will take the snap, 4-man pressure. He'll keep it, run it up the middle, has blockers and more, up to the 1, touchdown.
No, he's down at the 1.
He's down. He's down at the 1. Oh, I thought he had it. Either way, it's going to be
take a look. It's going to be maybe an inch short. Let's see it again. This is a design quarterback power, Josh. We see this all the time in the red zone. You motion Saquon out of the backfield. That clears the linebacker who's in man.
Yeah, he's down.
That's one less person for Jalen to deal with in the box, and he squeaks through 2 defenders, and yeah, he is about this short.
But that's actually probably better because the time's going to tick. So there's 2:10. I wouldn't take a snap here. I'd probably wait. There's 2:05 lined up. Oh, they do because of the play clock. Takes the snap, brotherly shove. Touchdown. I thought he fumbled for a second there. That scared me.
I did too.
But, okay, let's go.
Wow. Touchdown. Yeah, I thought he fumbled it too. He kind of hunched down real quick. What a drive. What a last two possessions for the Bird offense. I think he did fumble this. He did.
Oh, my gosh, he did. He picks it up
off the ground and got in.
Oh, my gosh, the fact that he's able to hold on to that or to get it back.
The ball started, too, and they didn't call it. Dickerson jumped before that ball was snapped. Yep, and Jalen was on the back of Cam Jurgens and reached it over for. Wow, we got fortunate there. Holy cow!
Queso says, I didn't see anything. I didn't either. None of us did. There's a good no call.
Looked clean to me.
Make up for the hold. Whew, okay, extra point attempt here. Jake Elliott. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up, and that is good, baby. We are 14-9. Eagles have the lead.
Are we leading right now?
We do. We can play the song again. My gosh.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
Thomas, this is wild.
This is a fun game, man. This is a fun game.
This is.
They figured it out, right? For whatever reason, they're so slow to start getting out of their vanilla plays. The first quarter is all vanilla, Josh, and then suddenly deep, layered in routes to A.J. Brown for 20. Design quarterback runs to the opposite side of Saquon's motion. Read option, RPO. It's all being thrown in there right now, and Baltimore has no clue what's going on. This is crazy right now. And that, again, Josh, that's the difference between 2023 and 2024. We say it all the time. Philadelphia punched in the mouth to start. It's 9-0. It could be much worse. They finally get a stop with luck and a Lamar Jackson fumble. And then back-to-back drives when the offense was dead, deep into Raven territory. They get touchdowns, not field goals, and they put the pressure back on Jackson in this offense that has not had the football in quarter 2, and they barely have 12 yards so far in quarter number 2 as well. Woo! Yep. What a start.
Oh, heck yeah. Momentum changing, shifting. Gosh, there were some nerves here, but now you're starting to see it. It's going in the right direction. Kai says, we're even for all those fake calls they were giving us earlier. So in terms of the penalties, that's fair. Hit the like button. We're almost up to 700. I mean, come on. The way the Eagles defense continued to try to hold serve, then the Eagles offense finally getting started. They just need to just begin the game in the second quarter, quite honestly. But
it feels that way.
They're here finally, and it's 14-9. Great chance. Try to get a stop here. Got several super chats, too. I'm going to try to run through. Desmond with a 5 says, man, as a Giants fan, I wish our front offense would have took care of Saquon better. Let's see. He's good. Is good. He is having fun. I guess I'm glad that he's having fun this season. Go Giants. So, Desmond, we appreciate your comment here.
Sure.
We certainly appreciate, as we gave thanks for Thanksgiving for Saquon Barkley and for Joe Shane and John Mara's decision. But
yes, we
appreciate
did.
You hanging out.
We all bowed our heads and very gratefully looked to the heavens and thanked you guys for number 26 because he's been a difference maker. And he's been a little bit, he hasn't hit a big one yet, Josh.
Yeah.
He's had a couple of 10-yarders. It feels like it did in the Ram and especially in the Commander game where he was real close to breaking one. And as you get to the second half, that's when he could really blow this thing open. We'll see.
Yep. Canucks Briggs with the 10 said, that's what I like to see. Some good passes. Don't need anything fancy, just good football. The whole league knows about 26, but we need to remind them we have plenty of other numbers. Let's keep the fire.
There you go.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Andrew K with a 5. I love how they're using Brown. He's not just a deep ball
100%.
guy. He's a complete receiver. Absolutely. Thomas, you were mentioning that earlier of holding things back. Perhaps we're starting to see over the middle of the field.
Who knows?
I mean, crazy.
Big difference.
Game. Phobic Dragon with a 2 said, called it. First 3 and out on D. Go offense after.
Yeah, you did.
There you go.
You did.
Taco Trauma with a 5. First quarter, full opponents to sleep. Piss off the fans. Second quarter, mask off. Belt to butt. Third, chess. As the kickoff here in Baltimore will return it. A good return to the 30. Finally brought down at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good return there by Ali. But, yeah, maybe they just lull them to sleep in quarter one, and then they turn it all on. I would rather get a lead in quarter one, but, beggars can't be choosers. What do I know? I'm just a YouTuber.
It would be nice. We wouldn't be as nervous that way. Christian with a 2, bit all my nails off on that fumble.
Same.
Blue Wells with a 5. The first quarter is definitely designed to get a feel for the game. And Cranky Cletus with a 2, doing my Trump dance in celebration. There you go. All right, Baltimore ball. 1:55 to play in the second quarter. All 3 timeouts. Ball on the 41 of Baltimore. Lamar takes the snap in the gun. Little pressure over the middle. Complete. Wide open. That's a first down to Tillon Wallace. And he was touched down. Okay, no fumble. Touchdown. Gain of about 14.
That's a deep end. They worked on DeJean that time. They've been working on 33 a little bit here, but a nice throw and catch. That's the biggest play of the entire second quarter for Baltimore. They've only had 9 yards before that play for 15. Just like that across the 50, too.
Yeah, well into Philly territory now.
Come on, D.
Snow is falling. 1:18 to play now in the second quarter. Lamar with plenty of timeouts. Trips left. Going to take the snap. Blitz is coming from Nakobe Dean. Going to try to get rid of it. He's pressured.
Yes!
He's sacked.
Nolan Sack.
Nolan Smith.
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh, I needed that. I needed the anytime Nolan Smith sack. We'll take it. This is simply Nolan Smith beating his man. The speed of Nolan Smith. That's why you drafted him, Josh. It's one of the main reasons why we hadn't seen much from him because his first little step didn't seem as fast as he came in the National Football League. 4.5 sacks now since the bye week, and he just beat his man for a loss of 4. Huge.
Was that one of your plays? I missed it.
It was. I have a Nolan. This is my 48X is a Nolan Smith sack, a Gardner Johnson pick, and a Lamar Jackson rushing touchdown. So a third of my $3 flex entry. Okay, just FYI.
But still,
play underdog. It makes it a little more fun. $3, right? $3.
Let's go. I mean, I was getting ready. Honestly, I was bailing on the play-by-play call there because I saw Nolan. So I was just like, Nolan, get him. But 2nd and 14, big stop. Shane with the 2. Said Jalen was just chilling at the 1 for like 5 seconds back for the
for real.
The goal line. That's true. All right, see what they do now. 2nd and 14, 1:07 to play. Baltimore did use one of their timeouts. Lamar Jackson complete over the middle left side to Likely. That's inbounds. Tackled a gain of about 8 yards, so the clock will continue to run.
Yeah, and you have all 3 timeouts if you're Philly. You can't burn one, though, right? Because it's still 3rd and 7. You get a stop here. They're going quick. Then you can use that first of 3. Here they go.
Here they go. Lamar Jackson trying to look to where to throw. Dodges some defenders. Still up on his feet. Going to try to roll left side. He may take off and run, and he will. Plenty of space for the first down and more. Brought down at the 33-yard line. Man, they had a chance to get him.
Yeah, this is vintage Lamar, though, and they burn a timeout with 38 seconds. This is Josh Sweat, and I think it's Moro Jomo run into each other. No, it's Nolan Smith and Josh Sweat kind of collapse on each other. They almost had Lamar for a sack, but he gets away and gets 12. That's what he does.
That's why he's so good.
All right, he's in field goal range. Good coverage down the field, though. Really good job on the back end after kind of an iffy start there for the secondary. Light snow falling, too, Josh. You called it.
It is. We got some little inclement weather, perhaps. So after the Baltimore timeout, they're down to 1 remaining. With a 5 here during the timeout from Weekly Dayton. Appreciate that. Says, I hate the fact that, let's see, Tacom team is harping on. That's a false start. Good job by Jalen for stretching on the false start. Keep the energy for Kyle.
There you go.
All right. Well, yeah, they still made it. I mean, they didn't call it. So, 1st and 10, though. Ball at the 33. 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Lamar in the gun, motions Wallace to his right. Takes the snap, 4-man pressure, looking over the middle. Now right side, he's going to throw a strike. Caught at the 20-yard line and brought down. That's a first down.
Philadelphia's in man here, and Zay Flowers working at the top of the formation. Not sure who he's working on, but he sits right in between the linebacker and the cover corner and delivers a dart, or receives the dart, I should say, from Lamar Jackson. Another first down. All right, another timeout. So 1 timeout left for Baltimore. 31 seconds. Actually, they might be out of timeouts. I got to see. No, they do have. Nope, sorry. They are out of timeouts.
Okay.
31 seconds left. No more timeouts. They do get the ball to start the second half here in a 5-point game. Anything but touchdown. Field goal's fine. No touchdown here. Do not give them the lead going into halftime. Come on,
that would be crushing. So at least, if they complete it in the middle of the field, I mean, they're probably going to have to just spike it and maybe try to kick a field goal. Depends on where it is. But Elbert with a 2. Positivity will be remembered today. We will win. Let's go. Let's get a stop. Ball at the 20. Lamar in the gun. 5 on the play clock. He'll take the snap. 4-man pressure coming. He's going to step up in the middle, try to take off and run. Jalen Carter there. Brings him down. It's a sack! And he fumbles the football. Did he fumble it? Milton Williams recovers. There's a flag on the play.
This is going to be a sack. There's also a penalty. It's intentional grounding on Lamar because he's outside of the pocket and nobody's close. But I think they're going to get Carter for your sack, Josh.
I'm hoping so.
I think his knee was down.
I think it was.
Either way. Let's see. Carter wraps him
Instant
up.
replay.
Hangs onto his foot. Lamar
he was not going to
let
ground,
go. And the knee is down.
Yes.
It's a sack.
Let's go.
There's your Carter sack.
We got
Let's
the
go,
Jalen Carter and the Dallas Goedert. This is looking good. This is promising. Come on.
So 2 sacks on this drive, and now you get a 10-second runoff too, right? And it should be a moving clock.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fair point. Yeah, 10-second runoff. They'll have to run a play quick.
Tony Romo has just said this could be a fumble. They haven't looked at it, though, and they're lined up. Why isn't the clock running?
Why would it be a fumble situation? I missed it if I was looking at the replay, if there was. Was there a...
Well, now, okay, so there's the clock at 16, and they should start running it. It should go on the whistle. Okay, now it's running.
All right, 16 seconds, ball to 32. He'll take the snap, 2nd and 22. Lamar going to try to roll out right side, buy some time. Jalen Carter sticking right with him, and he's going to throw it out of bounds, incomplete. 3rd and 22, 8 seconds remaining in the second quarter, and some shoving from Lamar Jackson and Jalen Carter.
The defensive line is doing a really good job, Josh, not giving out running lanes for Lamar Jackson as they're showing us this play again. And is the ball coming out? No, I don't think it was a fumble. No, I don't think it was.
No chance. No.
It definitely could have been if his knee wasn't down because it didn't look like a throw. Still, though, here we go. 3rd and 22, and they're going to kick it with Tucker, actually, with 8 seconds left. And this is 50 yards. Right? How far? 50
he has
exactly.
not been that great. 50-yard attempt on the left hash. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up, and this is drifting a little bit right, but he sneaks it in.
Got it.
It's good.
Just barely into the right side, and Tucker... Little smirk there. He knew he got lucky. 53, that one misses.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, you know what? Defense holds. That was looking like maybe a chance at them getting a touchdown. Only 3.
Yeah, it was close.
Eagles are game, man. They are game.
14-12, huh?
Let's go. James with a 5 says Romo doesn't like us and we don't care.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't. You can tell. He definitely does not.
Many
Definitely does
times.
not. Oh, man. Boy, what an electric first half, huh? Electric first half.
Lots of back and forth. Yeah, so Baltimore will get it to start out in the second half. You're going to probably, get a kickoff here, kneel it, go in, try to make a few adjustments. But, man, how great was that?
Yeah, good stop there. Much needed. So going with the halftime lead.
Yeah, 3 seconds remaining here, so maybe even like a squib kick that ends with a kickoff. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Anthony just texted me, said, I need to start betting on first touchdown score. So he's
he
been
does.
losing money so far at this point.
Yeah, he does. All right, so a little, what is it, maybe a squib kick maybe?
That's what I was wondering. And it's actually going to kick it away into the end zone. So
okay.
Isaiah Rodgers lets it go. There'll be 3 seconds. So you'd imagine it's a Jalen Hurts kneel down, and that's it. 5 from Josh H. Says, being an Eagles fan doesn't help my anxiety, but I will never not be a fan.
Makes it fun right now, let me tell you.
You.
It definitely makes it fun. That was a second quarter for the ages by both the offense and defense. They were fantastic in that second quarter.
Unreal. Unbelievable.
Baltimore will get the ball to start quarter number 3, and I need to stay hot.
Jalen takes the snap, and there you go. There's the kneel down. 14-12. Thomas, at the point that it was 9-0, I don't know that I would have said to you we'd be leading going into halftime. Realistically, trying to stay positive, but
here we
Eagles
are.
take the lead 14-12.
Here we are.
Let's go. Everybody hit the like button. Again, we're almost to 800 between the two. If you've not already, drop a like.
Massive.
Make sure to subscribe, of course. Big second half coming up. But, man, you talk about the adjustments, the changes, the morale, everybody feeling like you're in it. Let's go.
Massive. Absolutely massive. Josh, I'm going to run to the restroom. I got to go real bad. I will be back.
Man, that was big time. All right. Well, see what adjustments get made at halftime, but I feel a lot better about this one. Lots of, the Go Birds. We're feeling good. Young Bo popcorn getting popped right now. Belt Aston coming. Let's go. Hopefully so. You keep this energy going for the second half. Let's just say that. See where the changes to. I mean, the adjustments that we saw for Jalen, 1 for 5. He completed the next 8 straight? He's 9 for 14, if I'm not mistaken. I'm double checking here on the box score. Yeah, 9 for 14. So was 1 for 5, and then 8 straight completions to end the half. Saquon 10 carries for 45 yards. A.J. Brown 5 receptions, 66 yards. And I mean, honestly, you look at running the football between Philly and Baltimore. Philly has 15 carries for 66, which is 4.4 yards. Baltimore 13 for 45 and 3.5. Boris, referees making adjustments again. Eagles at half, or against the Eagles at half. I mean, ultimately, you talk about like penalties not being there, and this game could be very, very much different. Eagles with 7 penalties for 50 yards on the note of the refs, and Baltimore only 1 penalty for 5 yards. Like that's a drastic difference, obviously. You take that away, Philly's outplaying for sure in every phase. Passing game got going. You love to see that. Definitely a tale of 2 quarters. Snow starting to fall, though. Temperatures dropping. Ace, that's a fair point, too, yeah. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. LA Kid, I see your comment there. Oh, you gotta be... I'm not saying that, but I see your comment. China, I know the stash is undefeated. Right now, the stash is sticking around. We got one more half, but there was a lot of people saying that it could potentially, maybe not a lot. There were several people saying that it could be shaved after this game. If the Eagles win, we're keeping it. Might be here until the Super Bowl, maybe beyond the Super Bowl. Who knows? Let's see. I'm going to take a look here because we got the most difficult of the picks, at least the two that I had. I got the Jalen Carter sack, anytime sack. That one's good to go. And the other ones are kind of like doubled up. I've got Jalen over on yards, Roquan Smith. Mark Andrews already hit with receptions. He's already got 3. Roquan has 6 tackles between tackles and assists, so he's on pace. You could say that. Jalen a little bit below in terms of yards, only 104, but not bad. I would certainly take that. And then the other one is I don't think we got. Let's see. We got Saquon. No, he's only got 1 for 5, so not there yet. But the DG anytime touchdown, and then again Roquan on pace. So, like I say, I'll take that. Still a couple areas to hit on, but much like the Eagles, a slow start, and we started to check off a couple of these later. Not too bad. Naturally, the most excitement, the close to the most excitement, maybe I shouldn't say the most, close to the most excitement that I had in that first half, as pretty much everybody can expect, was the Nolan Smith sack. I mean, come on. You guys know that I'm trying to do that. Austin says it's funny watching the negative people vanish when the Eagles start picking it up. Yeah, because there's nothing to talk about then, but Tyler with a 5 bomb. Appreciate that, dude. Said, as much as I hate to say it, the Eagles are the 2022 Chiefs team, second half team. You're not necessarily wrong. And you talk about like the defense as well. So that's not a bad point. As much as you hate to say it. Whatever it takes to win. It's a different team. This is not one of those that just gives up, or if they get punched in the mouth, isn't able to counter punch and keep coming back. Reminder, I'm going to be giving away the jersey, assuming the Eagles win. If the Eagles win, to the people who correctly predicted King Tom the Bomb. I see that comment too. I guess I should appreciate that comment. But to whoever correctly predicted the Mark Andrews first touchdown, if the Eagles win. So I've got the comments ready. For those of you that did on the last video, it's too late if you did not, so you can go comment on it, but it's not going to help you. I've already got all the comments. As soon as that touchdown hit, we had to try to get people, jumping in last second and get that in. Sharpie, thank you, man. I appreciate that. That means a lot. McCashin, yeah, Carter is a dog. That's why we got the Breadman emoji. For you members out there, that's why the custom emoji of the Breadman is right there. CMV, DeBona jersey giveaway incoming? Possibly so. Todd Shorts, do we get the ball back at half? We do not. Eventually we will. We don't get it first. Maybe that's what I'm sure that's what you're asking. But Ravens get the ball to start. And then we'll see. Ace, I'm pretty sure, I did not hear it because we're streaming, but I'm pretty sure the reporter asking Nick what adjustments need to be made, I'm pretty sure he did not say I'm bringing out the belt. That'd be epic if he did, but I'm pretty sure that did not take place. All right, still in halftime here. Cold Cash with a 2 says, imagine if the Eagles could actually what, play well in the first quarter. Yeah, that would be.
That would be nice.
We've seen the graphics on it, and it's like if they.
It's crazy.
It's the only quarter. If they played at an average level in the first quarter, the games would be just, wrapped up by halftime.
Well, what's funny is we sit here and we're like, it looks so vanilla versus what it actually has been in the second quarter, and it's true, But it's not like they're intentionally trying to do this is the crazy thing, right? Like, obviously,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
trying to get what they think are the best play calls in the first quarter, and for whatever reason, it's not working. But, again, bouncing back is the name of this football team's game. I think at every point during this 7-game win streak, Josh, they have either given up a lead or had a couple of bad drives and been in trouble, and then they come back, and here we are. It's crazy. It really is. It's crazy.
And they're a completely different team. They're not the one from last season. So the Electron Cloud with a 5 says the haters, in quotations, the haters that folks think are going away are just fans who hate bad football. Our eyes don't lie. Go Birds.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair.
They are pretty good.
Every team has its weaknesses, but the Eagles have shown the resiliency. They've shown the toughness, the grit, all the things that we did not see last season. And people can knock them, people can hate them all they want to, but it's case in point so far in that first half of football. Didn't look like you could play much worse, all things considered, because the offense not going anywhere, the penalties, the defense even shooting themselves in the foot. And then second quarter flips the script, and you're like, all right, well, hey, maybe they are a game. Maybe we can do something here.
Oh, man. Got to get a nice start to the third quarter. That's been something Philadelphia's done a very good job of, is getting a nice start to the third quarter. They've had the football to start a lot of third quarters. Think back to the Ram game, opening touch with the Saquon for 60. Just got to weather a storm, keep the lead, because Saquon is going to break one as that offensive line starts to lean on people in the fourth quarter. For sure.
Yep.
For sure. Guaranteed.
You heard it here first. Riley, what's up, man? The 5 bomb says, tuning in live from Philly versus Baltimore halftime. Got some pretty sweet seats. Go Birds. That's what.
No way.
Yep. Guy from
Dang,
me.
take a picture and DM us on Twitter. Show us where you're sitting. That'd be sick.
Yes. And I guess it's snowing. We saw the footage of that, so hopefully it's not too cold, but it's football weather.
Let's see what it is. 36 right now, I think, is what they're saying, according to weather.com. So, football weather, baby. Football weather is what we'll say right there. Love it. Wilson Wan said, need to sign Baun like yesterday. Yeah, at this point, it feels like Baun is going to hold out to get even more money at the end of the season. If he hasn't been signed by now, then yeah, I think that they're going to wait till the end of the year, which is smart. It's risky, but it's smart. I would like to get it done now, but, I'd like to get him for as cheap and not cheap. I mean, I want to, rip the guy out, but I want a nice, fair team deal. I want him to get his, though, for sure.
A win-win-win is what we really want for all sides.
Yes.
I don't know exactly how, but Mr. Donut is saying that we almost got Grossi rated. I don't know how it's like almost.
Almost.
I thought it was just like either it does happen or doesn't, but maybe
how does that
there
work?
was a potential. We would have gotten a flood of crazy comments saying Grossi rated to us, but the fact that it's an almost, I'm not 100% sure. So
I just checked in on the Grossi stream, and he is not at his desk right now.
Okay, well.
So
if Grossi even clicked on the stream, we appreciate that. So the man
go.
himself, the legend.
Grossi rated. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Andrew with a 2. Let's see, playing the first quarter, what we play like in the quarters 2 through 4 is the 07 Pats.
Yeah,
it's a night and day difference every time that we get through quarters 2 through 4.
It's very true. Very true. But 3 and 4, very exciting. 2's been really, really good, but 3 and 4 would be really good.
That's where it gets real. We'll say that. All right, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and then Henry saying Grossi was searching for others streaming the game and rated someone with like 2 viewers. So okay, I guess we were like one of the potentials. And then okay, all right. I was gonna say I didn't know who that was, but all right, I'll be right back.
There you go. Okay, Josh takes a quick break. I'll keep reading all the comments. Quinyon pick 6 coming, says Chris Duffy. Boy, we just need a Lamar interception, which, whether you care about my underdog bets or not, I got $3 on a Nolan sack, that hit, a Gardner Johnson pick, and a Lamar rushing touchdown. So we're 1/3 of the way there for $150. $150 would be pretty crazy. And then the other one, we need an Aguilar catch. Nakobe Dean needs 2 more tackles. Jalen Hurts needs 1 more passing TD. And then Dotson needs 1 more catch to get me there. So shout out to G Bobby, member for 24 months. Appreciate that. Appreciate all the members. Jalen Hurts underrated, needs to be in the MVP race. The stats are the reason that he's not, but he has been he has been playing at the MVP level from 2022. The stats are not the same, and that's the difference. That's why he's not in the MVP conversation. He's not in 300-plus yard passing games and all that mess. But, I think he's been great. He's been really good. No, I'm not saying I want a Lamar touchdown. I'd rather not. But if he's going to score, I'd rather him run it than pass it. So, is what it is. All right, well, they're about to come back here for quarter 3. Josh will call it when he comes back. He's obviously getting a quick little bathroom break here. As Philadelphia in that second quarter was unbelievable. And now, normally, the defense really tightens up. They already did in quarter 2, but if they can tighten up here in quarter 3, it gets even better. There's Josh. Looks like he's going to make it back in time. Sorry, Thomas, you're not going to complete your parlay. I'm fine with that. I'd much rather lose the parlay and the Eagles win. 1,000,000% of the time. Trust me. That's why I only put $3 on it. So, All right, here's your kickoff, Josh. We're back, baby. Quarter 3.
I'm right there with you. Let's do it. Ravens get the ball. They'll catch it in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So, ball at the 30-yard line for Lamar Jackson to start out.
Pretty quiet day for Derrick Henry, Josh. We don't want to jinx anything, but Zay Flowers has been kind of the real difference maker so far in this game, getting open, working on the opposite side so far of Quinyon Mitchell. Not a lot of tosses his way, but that's going to be something to keep an eye on as what you do for Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews here, while also trying to maintain Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. Very easy.
Yes. Yep. And as you said, hopefully no jinxes. But Riley sent a couple of picks. Appreciate the 2. Say you did that. Thank you, sir.
Sick. I'll check.
Lamar here, first play from scrimmage, has to elude a rusher. Now going to try to roll left side and buy some time up to the 30, 35, and ducks out of bounds. Looks like he got the first down possibly.
Yeah, that's what makes Lamar Jackson great. Jordan Davis had a great pass rush here, and if he wasn't, 300 pounds, he might have been able to track down Lamar from behind, but Lamar's too fast, and another use of number 9's legs. Both quarterbacks didn't run a lot in that first quarter, ran a lot more in the second quarter, and that was a nice run there by Jackson for a first down.
Yeah, lost some weight to get even quicker or faster if that's possible, but you see that it actually is because how he's played this year. Now Derrick Henry gets the handoff, breaks a couple tackles, and eventually brought down by Josh Sweat, but that's a gain of 8 or 9 yards, brings up second down.
Good cutback there from Henry, and Blankenship had a first shot at him and made contact, but couldn't bring him down, and then cleaned up, like you said, by Sweat. Only 10 carries for 43 yards so far today for Henry. I think all of us would have taken that to the bank if that would have been the first half stat line, but a couple of nice positive plays here to start quarter 3 in a 2-point ball game.
There you go. Andrew with a 2 says 26 B-Day is Super Bowl Sunday. Just saying. All right. I like it, but let's not get carried away necessarily. Henry the handoff, cut back, stiff arm, breaks a couple tackles and more. Finally brought down Zack Baun, but not before the first down up into Philly territory at the 45.
Yeah, I can't tell which defensive lineman had a shot at him, but somebody had him before the line to gain, and he got through it. I think it was Milton Williams having a career year and a contract year. It was. And then a mini stiff arm of Q. Didn't get Q to the ground, but a little stiff arm there to the chest. I'm sure it's like getting punched. Probably what it feels like. But another positive play as Henry takes a break here. And we'll get Justice Hill now. So potentially a passing down. First down, though.
All right. See what they do here. Now it's going to be Lamar taking the snap, rolling right side, going to try to throw it. Jalen Carter pressure, dumps it off to Hill, incomplete. Second down.
Okay, a couple things, Josh. The secondary is starting to really button up. Lamar wanted to go for a deep shot right, didn't like it, and Jalen Carter was about 4 milliseconds from getting to Lamar, and he has to throw it quick to Justice Hill and just drops it because Zack Baun was going to take his head off coming on the other side. So this pass rush, 2 sacks of Lamar already in the first half. They continue to start creeping in on number 8. It'd be nice to get another one here. Here comes 2nd and 10.
See if they can get that sack. A little pressure. As you said, 2nd and 10, Zay Flowers, orbit motion to the right. Lamar takes the snap, handoff Hill, left side. He's got a little bit of space, but brought down beautifully by Jalix Hunt. Only a gain of 2 yards.
There's our guy playing a lot more instead of BG. A lot of Hunt and Nolan Smith combinations on the edge today, and that was Jalix Hunt. Hadn't played a lot this season. You knew his snap count was going to go from about 15 snaps a game, probably to 30-plus tonight. Really good play in the run there. Kind of the BG role right now. 3rd down and 8 upcoming. 12:42 to go. This would be a big 3rd down stop if they can do it.
There you go. Big 3rd down. Lamar Jackson in the gun. Hill to his left. He's going to take the snap. 4-man pressure. Lamar has some time over the right side. Gets a throw off a little bit high, and it's caught. Mark Andrews. That was a really good catch. Looked like he might have airmailed it, but to the 20-yard line.
Lamar again got hit right as he threw this. I thought they were going to sack him. And like you said, I thought he was going to airmail Mark Andrews here across the middle, and Mark went up on, got it out of the sky. And wow, that was really, really good, and a big third down conversion there. 89's been really good in this game, especially on these jump balls. He had to really go up to get that. Wish someone could have hit him to punish him for it, though. Darn.
I thought that was your read INT as soon as you let it go.
I did too.
So
First
high
down
up there, but good catch. Ravens now into the red zone at the 20. Lamar now screen pass to Tillon Wallace left side. Hit immediately. Good tackle there. Reed Blankenship. Only a gain of about 2, but there is an Eagle down.
It's Q, too. Yeah, friendly fire there for Quinyon Mitchell. He gets up. I think he just got popped real hard here. He's going to have to check out of the game for at least a snap because they did blow it dead for him. But he popped up. Now he's kind of hunched over. You wonder, is it... Yeah, I think he just got the wind knocked out of him. He's going to be okay. He's jogging off. So now Keely Ringo will check in and be the corner in for him. Now he stops and...
Yeah, he's hobbled over.
Oh, man. Be okay, Q. This is friendly fire for sure. As Baun, hit his knee.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's sideways on the knee. It was friendly fire from Baun's helmet. But it didn't seem too bad. Oh, gosh, let's hope it's not too bad.
Man, I don't know. At least his foot was off the ground, because if his foot had been planted, that's where it's a lot worse. But
now he's on a knee at middle of the field.
Hopefully he's fine.
Okay, prayers up for Q. Let's hope he's okay. I'm going to go to commercial. Let's keep an eye on Twitter to see what happens here. Yikes, that is the one player you do not want to have go out of this game.
Gosh, yeah, that is not at all what you want to see, obviously. It's weird because it did look like there was never really a super violent hit because his foot was up. If it had been planted, then we're talking about really serious.
Yeah.
But the fact that he didn't walk all the way off the field and he just stopped to get checked out, I don't know. We'll see. Eagle won with the 5.
They went to...
appreciate that. Said, let's go. Can't watch the game. Only have you guys to listen to. We appreciate the support for that. Thank you.
Haven't seen an update yet. Obviously, Keely Ringo is going to go ahead and be... Okay, Quinyon is off. He is in the medical tent. So it is going to be a Keely Ringo, Isaiah Rodgers. This is why they went so deep at corner, Josh. Remember back in training camp, they had 13, 14, 15 corners at one time. This is the reason. Slay out with a concussion. And now you're down to your back 2 of which who might have been starters a couple of months ago in training camp. But going to have to really hold on, see what Quinyon Mitchell can do here.
Yeah, somebody was saying, Cosmo was saying he got kicked in the chest. I didn't see anything where he got kicked in the chest.
I thought it was his knee. He did walk off, but it was with a limp.
Man, hopefully nothing major. We don't need that. We've already had the BG, obviously, the Ben Van Sumeren news from this past week.
Okay. All right. Defense, Ben, don't break here, please.
Yeah, can Keely Ringo hold up? You kind of you wouldn't be surprised if Baltimore attacks that area of the field with Ringo.
Who's the
coming
next cornerback?
Play.
Who is the next one up? I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be Eli Ricks.
Oh, Eli Ricks. That's right. Okay, well, pick 6 Ricks, huh? Boy, that would be a nightmare.
He does have a good track record against Baltimore. Granted, we're talking about preseason games.
Preseason, yeah. All right, they're coming back.
Boy.
So there's Q going to the tent.
Man, I know Q is always hard to read because he doesn't show a whole lot of emotion, and I would love to see something positive there.
Come on,
prayers
be
up
okay.
for Q.
Come on, Keely, hang in there.
All right, 2nd and 8. Can the defense hold here? Lamar under center. Zay Flowers motions out right. It's going to be fake handoff to Hill. Drops back to pass. Complete to Hill. Gets it away and actually completed. Only a gain of about 3 yards. That looked dead to rights. Picks up 3. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, a little screen to the right side. I thought for sure he was throwing this into the ground as the Eagle edge rushers did a good job getting upfield quick. And somehow Justice Hill pulls that off of his shoestrings. Then a good open field tackle by Baun, tied up also with Dean, but still 3rd and 5. Chance to at least get out of here with a field goal and only be down 1.
All right. See if they can get something here. Defense has been good at holding. 3rd and 5, ball on the 15-yard line. 10:43 to play in third quarter. Lamar Jackson drops back. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it away. He's dropped back. It's a sack at the 30-yard line. Zack Baun and Jalen Hunt converge.
Wow.
Let's go.
This is a coverage sack, Josh. Lamar is really upset about something. They tried to get Flowers on a stop route at the bottom of the formation, and in the throwing lane was 53 and 58, and Lamar has no option but to just take the sack here. They came on the delayed blitz by Baun, and how about Jalen Hunt? Meet me at the quarterback. What an incredible play. 4 sacks to Lamar Jackson now, and this is not a chip shot anymore. This is at least 40 for Tucker's 3rd field goal.
Yeah, this is going to be 47. From the right hash. Snap is a little high, gets it down, kick is up, drifting left this time, and he missed it. He missed it. Justin Tucker missed it.
Yes.
The Eagles still have the lead. Hit the like button. Oh, my gosh.
How about Jalen Hunt in this football game, Josh? Not a lot of stats in the first half, but he was playing well. In for Brandon Graham. Combines for the sack there, and then the missed field goal. That sack allowed that kick to be pushed wide. Any closer, and he makes it.
Gosh.
Wow. Ben didn't even
so
break a little
huge.
bit. Gotta like that.
The turnaround there, as you said. Yeah, I mean, it's all phases, but the fact that you could push him back as you did. Oh, my gosh.
Massive. Absolutely massive. Oh,
Come
man.
on.
Okay. Offense time. The fact they did not get points there is so huge. It's so huge.
And Justin Tucker, we say it, but like, Jake Elliott had a little bit of moments, but it was one game, came back. Granted, they were shorter range, but he still was perfect in LA. I mean, I think Justin Tucker is kind of broken. Not really. What he's got to be 70. He was 74 coming into the game, 71%. You got
good news from Mike Garfolo. Quinyon out of the tent, jogging on the sideline. Doesn't appear to be anything serious. Really good news there.
All right.
Don't want to cut you off, but that is as good as we can hope for. Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, that's big time.
Boy, everyone on Twitter, the Zack Baun contract extension is going to be insane. It's going to be absolutely insane.
Has to be.
There's going to be a lot.
He's unbelievable. He's got 10 sacks in this game already. 10 tackles, 1 sack, 2 tackles for loss, 1 quarterback hit. It's everywhere. But then again, Nakobe Dean gets overlooked quite a bit because of how great Zack Baun is playing. Nakobe's right below him at 8 tackles on the game. It's
Nakobe is?
Yeah, 8 tackles for Nakobe.
I was going to say, because I need
you need the
5
solo? Okay.
Yeah, I only have 4 solo.
We're close,
right now.
though. We're close. Taco Trauma with the 2. Yeah, the Zack Baun keeps getting more expensive. That he does.
Yeah, he does.
Contract gets more and more after every single game. Phobic Dragon with a 2 also says now that they've forgotten about Saquon with a wink face. It's fair.
Yes.
Now we can.
I like where you're going.
Let's see it. Let's run it. Oh, man,
right,
that is such a big turnaround, though. No points on the board. If you can capitalize here, too, and go and score, make it a 2-possession game.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Yep. All right, Jalen has been red hot. What was he, 9 for his last 10, I believe? I think he had 1 incompletion.
Yeah.
9 for 14 on the day. Come on. Touchdown drive here would be massive. Here we go.
See if they can get it. All right, ball officially on the 37-yard line of Philly. That's where they get the ball here. Jalen under center, I formation. Going to motion out Calcaterra left side. He'll take the snap. Now going to be a fake handoff to Barkley. Looking over the middle. Has some time. Pressured now. Tries to get away. He's able to. Now he's going to try to escape and run up the middle. Brought down. It's looks like at the line of scrimmage, so no loss at least.
Yeah, a lot of running for no gain there. He wanted to take a shot to, I believe, A.J. Brown's side of the field here. And it was a good recovery by Mekhi Becton, who got beat initially. Came back and helped Jalen bail out of that. Would have been a really bad sack. But still a good play by the Raven defensive line. Ooh, excuse me.
Devin
Here we go.
with
Come
the 5 said, one of my underdog picks was Tucker for more than 1.5 field goals. Got them already, so I don't need any more. Let's go, Birds.
Yeah, it's good
there
feeling, huh?
Good. 2nd and 10 now. Jalen in the pistol takes the snap, handoff Barkley, this time left side, met behind the line of scrimmage and brought down Jones with the tackle. That's a loss of about 1 or 2 yards.
Yeah, it almost felt a little scripted there, not going Saquon on the first play. Now you go Saquon on the second play, and they're all over this. And it's just poorly blocked up front by Juergens. They tried to hand off the guard from Dickerson to Juergens, and didn't really work. Loss of a yard. 3rd and 11 now. Philly 2 for 6 so far on 3rd down. This is a tough one.
See what they got here for a 3rd and 11. He really wanted to make the defense or Baltimore pay for that one, but Jalen takes a snap, 4-man pressure, has a little bit of time now, pressure to his left, going to scramble left side. He'll throw. There's a flag on the play, incomplete, and it's a hold. They'll probably decline it for
Yeah,
Baltimore.
that's going to be a 3 and out. It's going to be a 3 and out. Good job getting out of pressure, but I think somebody held to help him get out of pressure, and it's going to be on Mailata. So 3 and out. All right, well, darn. Couldn't get that drive going. That first down is critical for this offense. Couldn't get it.
Yep. Just pretty much moving backwards since the start.
All right, now we see if Quinyon Mitchell is going to come back out. He is going to be back in. Tracy Wolfson just gave the update. All right, Q's back. There you go. Good,
All right,
good.
Braden Mann will punt this one away. Gets off a good punt again. He's been incredible in this game. Caught at the 15-yard line. Going to be wrapped up very quickly. The ball comes out. Oh, and he recovers it.
Oh, he got it back again.
Oh, it came out. Keely Ringo almost had it until Wallace was able to recover it.
Wallace has been really sketch with his hands, man. The Eagles might have the 2 best gunners in the league in Keely Ringo and Sidney Brown. They are incredible. And, man, they barely got it. Tarn.
Yeah, got it back.
Keely had a
Man,
chance to
close.
be a hero there. Oh, and he knows it, too. He had a chance. Whew!
How big would that have been? You get a turnover from that?
Yeah, that ball's out, too.
Easily coming out.
Right in the hands of Keely, but it goes so lucky right in the back into the hands of Wallace.
And Jalix is coming over to make the tackle that he goes over the football, but if he hadn't, I mean, he's right there on it.
Gosh, chalk that one up. That would have been big. That's 3 fumbles that have gone Baltimore's way. The Lamar one with Derrick Henry and 2 punt return fumbles that just luckily bounced right back into the waiting armor of a Raven player.
Super fortunate for them, but man.
Darn.
I mean, if you get the ball there in the red zone, huge opportunity.
Oh, man.
I mean, at least you still have the lead, but man, that felt like one of those, you want to go, not deliver a knockout punch, but put them on the ropes.
Big.
You go
That'd
score.
have been big. Oh, man. Okay, back we go. Back we go.
See if the defense can get another stop. They've been so good. And thankfully, as you said before the commercial break, Q is coming back. Good to go. That's fantastic news, obviously.
Very good news. Shout out to 2,500 people watching right now. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Oh, man, we need another defensive stop. I would have loved to drive there. Weekly Dayton. Refs finally saw a hold on the wrong birds. Yeah, Jalen Carter gets hold almost every single snap, but it's all for naught, fortunately. So, how about a turnover, Josh? How about a Lamar Jackson turnover? He's not thrown a lot of interceptions this year. One right now would be pretty good. Good.
It would be. I will say also on Weekly's comment, it would be nice to get a hold because this referee crew is top 5 in terms of calling holding penalties.
Yeah.
And Baltimore is leading the league in holding penalties. Yet if we look at the stats here, Baltimore has 1 penalty for 5 yards. No holds called on that O-line. Nope. I'm just saying, you could call it on every single play. It feels like we're definitely due for something with Baltimore there, but
be nice. It'd be nice.
We'll see.
Oh, man.
See what the defense can do.
Here's this fumble recovery. How did he get that ball back, man? How?
Yeah, just ripped it back. I mean, somehow. All right, this time going to be a handoff Henry left side. He'll cut it back up a little bit towards the middle, gain of about 4 or 5 yards, brings up 2nd down.
Nolan Smith. These edge rushers, right? Nolan Smith, Jalix Hunt, they're not supposed to be good in run defense. playing great in run defense so far tonight. Henry's not had one go more than 10 yards, I think, and that's Nolan cutting him, chopping the legs, as we said, and Henry's got to take a break, 2nd and 6.
Seizing the opportunity. See if the defense can get to a 3rd down here. Ball on the 22-yard line. Lamar takes the snap. He's going to have a little bit of time. Looking to the right, going to take off and try to run. And he'll fake, pump fake, and get to the sticks. 1st down, hit by Isaiah Rodgers. And up to the 30.
Yeah, what do you want to do, right? Rodgers has a man he's supposed to cover, and he's got Lamar Jackson running at him. And so you either give up the pass or you go get Lamar Jackson and give up the run. And so he decides to give up the run and only gives up 4 yards, but enough for a 1st down and move the chains. Tough play.
He's really good, obviously, but see some crazy plays, some that only he can make. Eagles done well so far. In the pistol, Lamar now hand off Derrick Henry up the middle. Does not break the first tackle, and that's a good one from Zack Baun. Only a gain of about 4.
There he is. These linebackers in a Vic Fangio defense, you got to make open field tackles. It's hard against Henry. 13 carries for 55 yards. A good one there, only a gain of 3.
Yeah, definitely getting a lot of highlight for Zack Baun. Totally makes the Daniel
right guard
Faalele
miss,
is the biggest guard in the league, I believe. Makes him whiff. 2nd and 7. Lamar in the gun. Blitz coming. He's going to go right side screen pass to Hill. It's complete. Has a blocker set up. Great tackle. Isaiah Rodgers, only a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
It's one of Isaiah Rodgers' best perks. The speed, obviously, on the outside and his coverage abilities, but he's in a great open field tackler, right? For as great as Darius Slay has been in coverage this year, that's the Slay knock, is the open field tackling, and maybe his podcast. But still, that was definitely a really good open field tackle of a really shifty player for Baltimore to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Big 3rd down again. Derrick Henry is off on the sidelines.
Come on.
Lamar Jackson at the gun at the 35-yard line. Takes the snap, 4-man pressure, looking over the middle. Has pressure from Jalen Carter, now rolling right side, going to try to run for the sticks. And he tries to go out of bounds, but a good stop. Isaiah Rodgers.
No way he got that.
He's going to be short. He will. He'll be short by half a yard.
Half a yard. This is a great play by Isaiah Rodgers. We just said he makes a great open field tackle. Lamar tries to hurdle him, and Rodgers says, "Not in my house." And a really good hit here. And Jalix Hunt, too, kind of cleans up on the backside. Ooh. Yep,
kicks him in the face.
Great play by Isaiah Rodgers. Great play.
Jeez.
Boy, that's dangerous for Lamar. You don't want to get off your feet like that.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
That was a linebacker. That could have really planted Lamar. What do you do here? 4th and half a yard. They sneak it.
We weren't able to really see the play. I think they got it, though.
Yeah, tush push, and they got it. Yep, 1st down. Darn.
That was Mark Andrews, actually.
Oh, wow. They've run that a couple times.
Yep.
But Jalen Carter is up fighting every single snap. He's yelling right in somebody's face.
You love the intensity. Well, 1st down. New set of chains for Baltimore after the Mark Andrews tight end sneak.
It's crazy that Mark Andrews runs that. That's like a thing. Is they trust him to take a snap and do a brotherly shove, and it worked. They don't want to do Lamar. He's a lot thinner than. There's an injured Eagle, and it's Nakobe Dean who gets up and is going to walk off on his own power. So I guess Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Now it'll be Oren Burks will come onto the field for Dean. We'll see for how long. I need him out there for one more tackle, though. Come on, Nakobe.
Hopefully he's fine. Wonder what they're going to be looking at him for, but...
Yeah, they're checking him. He's got his helmet off, so Oren Burks comes in. That's going to be interesting to keep an eye on. Come on, guys. Come on, defense.
1st and 10, ball on the 40-yard line. Baltimore with the ball, 4:30 to play in the 3rd quarter. Lamar in the pistol, takes the snap, fake handoff to Henry, looking over the middle, now has Henry on the screen, up to the 45, breaks the first tackle, dives out of bounds, and he looks like he's got the 1st down. He does, into Philly territory.
Yeah, he broke the tackle, but Oren Burks hit him enough to be able to get him falling out of bounds. It's a good play by the linebacker filling in here, but this is pretty easy pitch and toss for Derrick Henry. But again, an open field tackle that saved probably a 30 or 40 yard gain makes it just 10.
All right, another first down.
Dean's back in.
Good news there.
Come on, defense.
Ball at the 49 at Philly. Lamar in the gun, takes the snap. This time another handoff to Henry. Cuts up the middle. A tackle there by Nolan Smith, but it is a gain of about 5 yards.
Yeah, they're starting to lean on this Eagle defensive line a little bit here. That's a 5-yard gain as Henry checks out on 2nd and 5. What a lightning-fast third quarter, too. 3:36 to go in a 14-12 game. I mean, oh, boy, got to keep them out of score. You got to maintain this lead, Josh. I feel like you got to play from in front.
Mm-hmm. Got to get something here. Now they're going to hurry up here. Hill with a carry. Missed tackle from Baun. It's brought down just short by Jordan Davis. It'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
It's rare, but it happens. That would have been a loss of a yard if Baun could have hung on. This time, instead of tackling the big Derrick Henry, you're trying to get the shifty Justice Hill. Gain of a couple yards. Now 3rd and 2. They're going to go hurry up.
Hurry up works for Philly. They're going to try it. Hand off to Hill. No, Lamar Jackson will keep it. Running up the middle. He fumbled the football. He fumbled the football, but I think Baltimore's got it. Yep.
How many times
First
are they
down.
going to fumble? How many times are they going to fumble and fall right on it? Oh, my gosh. And a first down. That's the 4th time today they have fumbled the ball directly into the hands of another Raven player. It's crazy.
I mean, you could see it coming because he's going in there, takes a big shot. Immediately, the ball hits the ground. But yeah, there's Ravens lineman right on it.
It's Nakobe Dean. Well, it's Dean, and I think Baun actually initially shoved it out. But Dean helped kind of punch it out there. Brutal. First down, 38-yard line.
It's like these opportunities that are right there. Ball on the 38 now. Lamar takes the snap, looking over the middle, has some time. A deep shot. He's going to take it, and incomplete in triple coverage. That one was broken up, I believe, by, was it DeJean or Reed Blankenshire? I couldn't tell which one that was, but...
Yeah, it was a mixture of a lot of Eagle players, and I think Reed is hurt now. Yeah, I think Reed took a shot to the head. This was intended for Aguilar, and then, yeah, Reed kind of popped in there with his head, and he's a little slow getting up. But that hit Aguilar right in the hands, and good cleanup there by Gardner Johnson, and it was Reed Blankenship. Let's see if he's okay, though. Yeah, Reed comes off. Takes his helmet off. You go right to the blue tent. That's a big loss.
You feel like this is a concussion check, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Couple different injuries here. Now we'll see. Phobic Dragon with a 2 saying what happened to not fumbling forward. I mean, it's a thing, but I think the ruling was that he already had the first down anyway. So,
McCollum is in. He's had a little
38.
experience this year.
There you go. 2nd and 10. See what Baltimore does here. Lamar going to be fake handoff, take off and run up the middle. Met very quickly by Moro Jomo and others. Brought down only a gain of about 3, so brings up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, there's another one of these young defensive linemen, Moro Jomo, friend of the show. Really good play to get off his initial block from the defensive tackle spot and kind of just corral Lamar. Have his friends come and help gang tackle, and 3rd and 7. Boy, Baltimore, 11 minutes time possession here in the third quarter versus Philadelphia's 139. Philly has 3 plays on offense. Baltimore is approaching 20 right now. 3rd and 7, though. Chance to get off the field. Come on, defense.
Got to get a stop and then get the defense some rest here. 140, as you said, to play in the third quarter. Lamar trips left. He's in the gun, has Hill to his left. Takes the snap. Blitz is coming. Has a little bit of time. Looking left side. Going to take a deep shot. It's Aguilar, and it's incomplete. He had it. He dropped it as he was going to the ground.
Whew. Guess who he was working on? That was Maddox and McCollum. And second straight time they throw to Nelson Aguilar, the former Super Bowl champ with Philly. This hits him in the hands. Maddox in trail coverage. 1 foot down, 2nd foot clearly out of bounds, and he still dropped it.
He doesn't even bring it in. Okay.
So that's vintage Nelson Aguilar, baby. We love you, but we appreciate the drop. That's a perfect throw.
I was terrified for a second.
Justin Tucker kick now. This is 40-plus as well. This might be 53.
53, yes. From the right hash. He missed it to the left last time. 2 on the play clock. High snap. Gets it down. Kick is up. He can miss right. He missed it right. Yes. Justin Tucker is washed. He missed a 53.
He's cooked, man. He's so cooked.
Oh, look at Harbaugh, too.
He's so cooked.
He's like, I can't trust him. We can't put him out there.
2 for 4. Wow. This is not close. This is 5 or 6 feet right. And think of the field position now, too, Josh. That's a big factor here. Field position. Oh, my goodness.
That's crazy.
But don't break again.
Oh my gosh, the defense. Hey, we're almost to 1,000 likes. Hit the like button if you haven't already for that miss. The Eagles still have the lead. Defense bend but don't break. Man, I mean, could you imagine if you're Baltimore too? You're thinking like, as much as we love Justin Tucker, it might be time in the middle of the season to move on from him because in the playoffs, if this happens to them, wow,
crazy. Yeah, he might be a little cooked. I'm not gonna lie, he might be a little cooked.
Just a bit. How about this defense though?
Oh man,
showing up, making plays when they need to, getting some throws to go their way. But at the same time, we've also said there's been opportunities where it's like, man, the football just seems to be bouncing right back into the Ravens' hands. So both sides, appreciate all you guys hanging out. Up to 2,700 total. We did massively surpass the 1,000 likes after that. So thank you for those that hit the like button. Subscribe also if you're not already. We appreciate all that. And, man, we are just about to the fourth quarter here.
Josh, the offense has got to give the defense a break. They have got to pay back the fact the defense get up no points here in the third quarter, and they definitely could have, right? Get a first down. One first down. We can really get things moving. You don't even technically have to have points this drive. You cannot go 3 and out. You got to flip the field position, couple first downs, give your defense a break, and then hopefully score points as well, but that's for a later time. A field goal goes miles here, Josh, because it'd be a 5-point game, right? It's a touchdown game. Miles for a field goal here would be huge.
Which, I mean, I will say this. Granted, if it's like a chip shot, maybe it's not so much. But a 2-point game now is bigger because of Justin Tucker's struggle. So you're kind of like, well, they got to get into field goal range with how he's missing kicks at this point. But
yeah, it's me. Gee says, why do we still have Maddox? Well, when he's your fifth corner, he's your dime, he's your other slot guy. That's the problem. They have no one better, apparently. So and he got beat that time. It just his confidence is completely washed right now. It's a real bummer.
Kind of crazy.
All right, offense, come on. 10 missed kicks this year for Justin Tucker, by the way. Most in the NFL and a career high. It's pretty crazy. Missed an extra point and 2 field goals. Wild. Come on. We need a first down. Where's that Saquon home run?
Ball at the 42-yard line, 43-yard line. Jalen in the pistol, 1:21 to play in the third quarter. He'll take the snap, fake handoff. He's going to keep it, try to run right side, slides down, a loss of 1. Nowhere to go.
This is where you miss Johnny Wilson. Paris Campbell is your blocker in the slot here on this read option and just gets completely abused. It was not even close, whereas Johnny Wilson doesn't do a lot catching the football, but he does a lot blocking in the run game, and another negative play on first down. It's been a real problem. Where's the A.J. Brown across the middle when you need it for a big gainer?
We could certainly take one. 2nd 11, Jalen in the gun. Takes the snap. He's going to look right side for A.J. Now back left. Saquon catches it at the 40. Tries to make the first man miss. Little juke move. Pushes forward. Gain of about 5 yards. Maybe 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, pretty good move there on Roquan Smith. It's just a simple dump off as Jalen was looking towards the way of A.J. Brown first. But then this time just dumps it off nice and easy. And now you have at least a 3rd and 7. It's kind of manageable. Gosh, they need it here. Final play of the third quarter, too. Please get the first down.
Big third down.
Come on.
See where they go here. 7 on the play clock. Jalen in the gun. Blitz showed from Baltimore here. Takes the snap. Now only 4 men coming. Left side. Tried to get it to Saquon. Batted down. Incomplete. 4th and 7.
Yeah, they wouldn't have had it anyway. They tried to throw an out route to Saquon. Kyle Hamilton was going to blow that play up regardless. But, man, 3 straight 3 and outs now. And it's just brutal for your defense. Your defense is on the field for nearly the entire third quarter. And now they get, a minute rest? And now you got to punt again. Darn.
Yeah, like you said, you got to give them more of a break. They've been out there for so many plays and so long. This is the first quarter offense that we're seeing in the third quarter offense.
Flip
1
this
second.
field.
Going to get the punt away. Braid Man lands at the 10, bouncing. City Brown going to try to get there. Great stoppage at the 4-yard line. So with Baltimore, Braid Man is the underrated MVP of this game for the punts.
End of the quarter. All right. Yeah, he's been good. He's been really good. You got to get a quick stop, Josh. You got to get a quick stop at the way your defense isn't out there for much longer. darn, the offense really stalled in this third quarter.
So terrible. I mean, it's like they haven't been out there, so maybe that's on one hand takes away some of their momentum and rhythm. But yeah, it's like it snowballs on the defense too because they've been out there for so much. Taco Trauma with a 2. Defense needs a rest, yes, and says, let's get a drive together. That was before this last one. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. Maybe on the second one.
Yeah, need another one. Oh, man. Oh, Reed Blankenship is out with his concussion, officially out. Tristan McCollum will be his replacement. That is such a bummer.
Dang.
Such a bummer.
That's big time.
All right. McCollum has been an admirable fill-in. Obviously, Sidney Brown is the Gardner Johnson replacement for people wondering why it's not Sidney Brown. But, oh, man, that's a bummer. Reed's had concussion problems, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
CJ Deacon with the 5. Where'd the RPOs go? That's a great question. I am right there with you. All the creativeness from those scoring drives has just gone away, right? And as Philly Mike just said here, give the ball to Saquon, which I agree.
I don't know why. They're just seem to be going away from it. Doesn't make any sense, but.
Oh, man. All right. Nice and easy. Just a defensive stop. Maybe one of these fumbles will go our way. That'd be nice.
Oh, can't understand it. Come on. Defense show up.
Oh, I'm nervous. Fourth quarter, 14-12. If I'd have told you, Josh, 14-12 going to the fourth quarter, we would have taken it.
We would have taken it. Yes, we would have. It's
a lot
been
of penalties,
back and forth.
A lot of 3-and-outs, poor third down play from both teams. No turnovers in this game yet. A lot of turnover-worthy plays for Baltimore, but oh boy, another down to the wire game, huh? It's going to be fun. Oh, I'm nervous.
That it is. Come on, defense.
Ooh, I'm nervous.
Last time they couldn't get a stop this far back. If, we could somehow get could you imagine if there was like a safety? That would be.
Pick six.
Oh yeah. Pick six, fumble return for a touchdown.
We don't have pick sixes. We don't have interceptions, man. It's so rare this season. I don't know why. All right, start of the fourth quarter. Baltimore starting back at their 4. Lamar will take the shotgun snap when he does from his end zone. Derrick Henry to the left. Ravens moving from our right to our left. Sorry, left to right. Takes the snap, turn, give Henry up the middle, hit immediately and tackled by Nolan Smith, Zack Baun, and Nakobe Dean. They've done a really good job making sure multiple bodies have been on Derrick Henry today. Gain of 3, be second down and 7.
Man, this defense has answered the call just about all game long. See if they can do it again. Cold Cash with the 2 said it feels like they're overthinking on offense. It definitely does.
A little bit, especially in the third quarter. Second and 7, 14-32, fourth quarter. Lamar in the gun. Henry to his left. Ball at the Raven 8. Now Henry moves to the pistol, takes a snap, turn, give Henry, running right side, hit immediately, but falls forward for probably 2 or 3 more. There's Nolan Smith and Nakobe Dean yet again. Those two have been in on a lot of Derrick Henry tackles, and I think they gave him probably 4, maybe third down and 2. Rashad Bateman is also out of this game as well with a knee. That's no catches for Bateman in this game, but worth noting. Raven receivers have done nothing except for a couple of Zay Flowers scramble drills. 3rd and 2 now. Chance to get off the field here. This tired Eagle defense. Ravens 3 for 10 on third down so far. Average of 7 to go. This one's a lot shorter. It's 2 from the Raven 13. Lamar under center. Trips tight to the bottom of the formation. King Henry the lone setback. Baltimore takes the snap. He's going to throw. Jackson looking right.
Get there.
He's going to be hit. He's going to get the ball out to Henry. He's caught it. He's going to have a first down. He got it.
My.
Oh, my gosh. What are the odds? He got 5. There's a flag, though. It's in the secondary, though. Isaiah Rodgers thinks this is on Baltimore. I'd be shocked if it is. And nope, Lamar thinks it's on Philly. They had Lamar, and he somehow got it to Derrick Henry. Unbelievable.
Golly, I thought he was going to get a sack for sure. When they were
too.
bearing down on him.
What's the penalty here? It's in the secondary.
Please tell me it's against them. It doesn't look like it is, but
holding Philadelphia. That's declined at first down for Derrick Henry. That is the 8th penalty on Philadelphia. That one declined, though, not accepted. Boy, they had a chance to get Lamar here, Josh.
They did. Zack Baun coming in, Jalen Carter.
DeJean.
I will also say, again, though, what I made mention of, Baltimore has not been calling for a hold at all on their offensive line. And there's been a couple different opportunities that you could have called a hold against their offensive line.
They have now switched to accepting the penalty because it gives them more yardage. It's a 10-yard penalty versus a 6-yard gain. So, for what it's worth, 1st and 10. Ball gets moved up to, where are we? The 23-yard line. Baltimore. Lamar under center. Henry the lone setback. Changing something at the offensive line. 15 on the play clock. Lamar takes the snap. Play action. Deep drop. Steps up in the pocket. Fires right side. Floater. That's going to be caught. There's Mark Andrews first down to the Raven 39. Working on McCollum.
Yep.
Picking on the man in for Blankenship.
They're going to try to do that.
Really Nakobe Dean that got beat there. McCollum was just trying to clean things up. Mark Andrews has been the MVP. 5 for 60 and a touchdown so far today. 2 really good catches early on in that first half.
Come on, guys.
1st and 10. All right,
Crazy
ball at the
discrepancy.
Raven 39. 12:50 to go here, 4th quarter. Lamar again under center. Henry the lone setback. Flowers isolated up top with Q. This will be a play action again. Deep drop. Lamar, pressure coming. Stops, throws deep across the right side. It's going to be incomplete. Oh! Quinyon had a chance at it. Flowers wants a pick. Not going to get it, but there's your once a game. Ball goes through the hands of the outstretched arms of Quinyon Mitchell. He had a chance at it.
Gosh, he did. He had such a good opportunity. It's hard to see. We'll see it on the replay here. I was going to say hard to tell exactly how close, but he reaches out there.
Wasn't that close. Wasn't that close.
Just a little bit beyond, but
yeah,
it hit a fingertip. It did get a fingertip.
Great coverage.
Man.
Flowers wants a hold, but that is just blanket coverage on the deep over by Quinyon Mitchell. 2nd and 10. 117 yards to 3. The discrepancy here in the second half. Lamar in the gun. Takes the snap. He'll throw again. Steps up in the pocket. Pressure coming. Gets away from one man. Now throws it right side, and that's going to be out of bounds. One-handed catch by Isaiah Likely, but he did not get that. Be 3rd and 10. Wow. And he actually hit the heater, which you probably red hot on the sideline. Glad he is okay here. This is a crazy one-handed grab. Would have been good for 15, but he is way out of bounds. Force-out rule comes into play there. Not having the force-out rule, which I think is great. 3rd and 10 now.
Play.
4 for 10 on 3rd down is Baltimore here. Likely checks back in. They bring in the backup running back, Justice Hill, as well.
Could have gotten a hold on that last one.
Field. Yeah, well, they haven't called a single one
yet. Not going
to
get it. That's true.
Ball at the Raven 39. Lamar in the gun. Jalix Hunt, Josh Sweat are your 2 edge rushers. Jalen Carter and Milton Williams. Lamar, shotgun, 4 in the play clock, takes a snap, 4-man pressure, clean pocket, steps up. Now he's going to dump it off to Justice Hill at the 40. Long way to go, gang tackled, not going to make it. Nakobe Dean.
There's your tackle.
And there's your 3rd down stop for Nakobe Dean. Big time there by the Eagle defense. He only got 5.
There's your tackle as well. You got the tackle for Nakobe. We'll take that one. Man, they just swarmed on that play, too.
Credit to the Eagle front 4, too. They gave Jalen Carter one-on-one, and it took a little bit, but he got there in the end and forced the check down, and there were all the Eagle linebackers and safeties ready for a tackle. 4th and 5 from the Baltimore 44. So Stout comes in for punt number 4 of the day. Philadelphia's got all their guys up front to make sure this isn't a fake. 3 on the play clock, 2 on the play clock, 1. Now they snap it, and they are going to punt, although now there's a penalty flag? False start on Baltimore. Back them up a little bit. False start on Baltimore.
Do it again. That's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Zay Flowers freaking out on the sideline after that play.
He's pissed. He's been quiet. I mean, literally no gainers that weren't scramble drills. All right, 4th and 10 now. So now Philadelphia can kind of go their normal punt man formation instead of being worried about a fake here. Stout was going to line up at his own 20. Snap away, punt away off his right foot. This one deep, caught by Covey at the 20. Got some room to run. Now step back field to the 30 and then falls across the 29. I don't know if he got all the way up to the 30. But still, Eagle football. 11:20 to go. Haven't had a first down in what feels like a millennium. Maybe this is the drive, Josh. We go to commercial break.
It's been a long time Now is the time, though, because as you said, there was 3 total yards of offense in his second half. I mean,
Crazy.
you got to put something together. You got to give your defense a little bit of a break. You got to put something together, at least get into scoring range for even a field goal, like worst case scenario, get a field goal.
Yeah, got to have a field goal.
But string something together here.
Got to have a field goal.
Man, how great has the defense been, though? Like, outside of, as you said, the scramble drill at the very beginning, deep shot to Zay, first couple drives. I mean, other than that, they have been phenomenal.
Yep. Literally, the scramble drills have been the difference maker in this game. They have not been beat straight up. How about 9 total penalties for Philadelphia? 7 accepted, 1 for the Baltimore Ravens, and that was that false start right there.
It's time. Gotta. Maybe AJ. It's been forever, right? Like, they haven't hit him at all. I mean, certainly in the second half, but something.
Checking on some of the afternoon scores, only 2 other games happening. Rams 21, Saints 14, Bucks 17, Panthers 16. NFC South is interesting.
Wow.
It's not very good after the now 6-6 Falcons lost today. And the Bucks are trying to regain the lead in that division. The NFC South is going to be hosting like a 11-win NFC North second-place team. It's going to be like the 11-win Vikings or, the 11-win Packers or the 12-win Vikings. It's going to be I would not want to be the 4 seed in this year's playoffs. That is for sure.
No, it's going to be a little bit odd seeing the record and the team format there. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, still in commercial break. Need a drive. Where's the Saquon? I mean, both Derrick Henry and Saquon. I think Saquon's at 50 yards rushing. Derrick Henry's at like 68. No one's had a big gainer. Saquon had a couple of runs in that second quarter that almost might have kind of got to, break it for a big one, but nothing yet. Now's the time. Now is the time. Come on, O. Just get that first down. Protect this lead.
Going to the comment of the holding calls, the non-holding calls. James with a 5, appreciate that, said, like Anthony said, Jalen Carter must learn to flop and throw his hands up because he's held every play.
It's true.
But Becton and Landon both need to play up to their usual standard. So
it's been 1 hour and 14 minutes of real time since the last Eagle first down. Hurts under center from the 30. Takes the snap, turn, gives Saquon up the middle. He'll have a nice gain for 5. It'll be second down and maybe 5.5 if they give him the extra yard. We'll see. Officially 2nd 6, but man, it's been a long time since the last Eagle first down.
Yep, could use one here. That would be nice.
Hurts hurries to the line. Shotgun. Barkley to his left. Takes a snap. They're going to play fake. Hurts stands in a clean pocket. Now he's going to dump it off under center, and that's going to be caught by Barkley a yard short, but there's a flag in the secondary. Normally in the realm of a defensive interference.
Could this be our first down?
It might. Yeah, they think it's on the Ravens secondary. Let's see. Holding defense. There you go. Yep, they got Simpson.
Let's go.
I think he was working on A.J. Brown. That'd be a first down for Philadelphia. Let's see, though.
Yep. New
First
set
down.
of downs. We will take it.
First down from an hour and 14 minutes of real-life time.
Way too long.
Third penalty on Baltimore for 15 yards, 8 for 55 for Philadelphia. Ball up to the Eagle 38. Hurts under center again. 3 tight end looks. Saquon, the lone setback. Jalen calls for the football. Play action. No, he's going to give to Saquon Barkley. It's a broken play. Barkley tries to get back to the line of scrimmage and does. Actually gets 3 or 4 yards there. Jalen faked like he was going to toss and then realized it was a handoff, and Barkley somehow got 3 yards there, 2nd and 7. That was a disaster.
Yeah, that, like you said, Saquon was expecting a toss, so he's moving out to the left, and Jalen was not going to toss it. That was fortunate.
Dangerous.
You're able to gain anything out of that.
Saquon checks out of the football game. In will come Kenny Gainwell on a 2nd down and 7. Back comes Dotson, Paris Campbell, and A.J. Brown. Quiet second half for 11. Hurts will be in the gun. Campbell slot to the near side. Goddard slot to the far side. Hurts takes the snap. He'll throw. 4-man pressure. Pocket's collapsing. Jalen bails out of it. He's got to throw someone away. Incomplete. Yep. Nowhere to go. Jeez.
Is that...
They were
I guess he
looking
had Goddard
for,
in the area.
crowd wanted grounding, but yeah, Goddard's in the area, and he definitely got the ball back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 7. Gosh, where is A.J. Brown, man? You gotta scheme something up for 11. This is where you do miss DeVonta Smith, Josh, a little bit here. Take a little pressure off of 11 and maybe shade a defense his way. Paris Campbell, Jahan Dotson, they are completely useless so far in this offense. It really is. It's sad.
Oh, yeah.
Third and
Please
7.
get something here.
9:52. Play clock at 3. Hurts in the gun from the 41. Takes a snap. 4-man pressure. Steps up in the pocket. Very clean. Across the middle. Caught.
There we go.
First down.
Yes, sir.
50.
First down.
There's 88. Touchdown early on in this football game. The crossing route on a linebacker. Great throw here by Jalen Hurts and a great catch for a first down. That's huge.
Yep, offensive line gives him plenty of time. Wait for the mesh route to develop and then hit Dallas Goedert in stride. Gets forgotten a lot of times, but he's successful and very useful whenever they use him.
Ball at the 50, Saquon back in the game. He's in the shotgun to the right of Jalen Hurts. Takes handoff, turn, gives Saquon left side, big hole. There goes Saquon, the 40.
There you go.
Oh, and he's chopped down at the 35-yard line. He was a player away from breaking it. Gain of 15.
This is when you start feeling there's been so much focus on Saquon. You're moving the football, you get a little bit of blocks, and that's all that he needs. You're right, man. If Kyle Hamilton's not able to bring him down there, that's a house call.
Touchdown. Yeah, Paris Campbell's got to go engage his corner a little quicker, get him out of the way, but they'll take it. First down, Birds driving, 8:51 to go here, fourth quarter. They're approaching, they probably are in field goal range. Saquon up to 65 yards on the ground. This snap will come from the 35-yard line. Hurts in the gun, 3 receivers top of the formation. Takes the snap. Play action. No, he's going to keep it. Hurts up the middle. Big hole. Hurts first down and slides across the line to gain down to the 25.
Yeah.
There's your read option, Josh. There it is.
It's a great read.
Time.
Take it from Saquon. The defense is giving him all of the looks. It's a very easy run. No one touches Jalen for the first 10 yards. Easy first.
Safely slides. Back in the shotgun from the Raven 25. 4 first downs on this drive after being non-existent for over an hour. Hurts in the gun, barking commands. 14 on the play clock, 8:07 to go in this football game. Philly needs points. They have 3 secured right now. Takes a snap. Turn, give Barkley. Right side. There he goes.
Go!
Saquon
Go!
to the 10. Saquon
Come on!
still going to the 5.
Yes!
There he is!
Let's
Touchdown!
go!
Philadelphia!
Saquon!
Let's go, baby!
Oh, my gosh!
There it is!
Heck yeah!
There it is! Let's go! For 25.
Yes!
Right behind Mekhi Becton. It's been the story all season long on that right side, Josh. Yes, we needed that.
Saquon is unstoppable. It's only a matter of time. Some great blocking. Can't bring him down with one man. Let's go. That's huge.
Unbelievable. A 7-play, 71-yard drive. 25-yard run up the right side by Saquon Barkley. Extra point up and good. This is a 9.2-score game, and we're under 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, Josh.
Yes, sir. Woo! Feeling a whole lot better about that
Josh?
now.
First down, and fourth quarter, Saquon Barkley is going to start to eventually break one out, and he did there. That is massive. Absolutely massive.
Right on time. Phobic Dragon with a 2 says, they forgot. Let's go. LOL.
They did.
It took
my gosh.
It took a while.
Crazy.
Took a while, but you cannot contain it. Saquon, 15 carries, 90 yards, 6.0 average.
Unbelievable. That was absolutely massive. Oh, my goodness. Maybe one more in him. The defense has got to really hold on now.
Mm-hmm. Now's the time, though. Like, you could put... I'm sensing maybe a sack, maybe a fumble, an interception, perhaps, because the Ravens have to get aggressive. There's not a ton of time. There's still enough, but there's not a ton of time. They're going to try to press a little bit because they got to get 2 scores. So do we see a potential interception? Maybe Q. It would be phenomenal if Q could get one.
Oh,
Shane
my
L
goodness.
with the
Drop
2.
a like. MVP Saquon, huh? Come on, drop a like.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Drop a like for Saquon in the MVP race. I mean, this is, we talk about like Q and Jared Verse, the defensive rookie of the year, but this is also one of those games, nationally televised, lots of people watching it and going, Lamar Jackson, potential MVP candidate, Saquon Barkley. Mm-hmm. You come away from this one now with that run and the play that he just made. I don't know, a little shifting of the odds perhaps after this one.
And Lamar's not been that good, Josh. I mean, he is this defense it really was the matchup, right? King Henry, Saquon aside, the matchup was the number one defense versus the number one offense. They have 12 points right now. 12 points, and Lamar sacked 4 times, couple of Lamar-y plays, but nothing crazy. I just can't get over Saquon Barkley, man. 25 yards. It almost feels
Unreal.
Guaranteed in these kind of football games. Close game, cold weather, fourth quarter, and he's going to break one. He broke a couple tackles on that run as well.
And this is without DeVonta Smith, too. Like, the fact that Jalen Hurts has 118 passing yards, you don't have DeVonta Smith, your defense is as legit as it comes, and you can run the football. Like, it's not a better recipe for success in cold weather football. Now, again, the game's not over, so you got to take care of business here. But this is one of those where, again, we talk about, like, opportunity, pin your ears back, could get a turnover here, and then we're talking about, I mean, for real, the game could be over.
All right. Philadelphia getting ready to kick this one off. Braden Mann puts right foot to football, and this one is going to be technically returnable, but they're going to knee it right at the L in Baltimore in the end zone for a touchback. And so as they give us the early headlines from today, including Russell Wilson's 414-yard, 3-touchdown performance in a shootout against the Bengals. And then, of course, Chargers come back, big win over the Falcons. Best 12-game start since 2018. Minnesota outlast the Cardinals. That was a good one in the early window. They're on a 5-game winning streak. And the Commanders, boy, they crushed the Titans, but it was Tennessee, so not really anything of a surprise. Matter at hand, 21-12, 7:56 to go, fourth quarter. Here's a first down run. Derrick Henry up the middle, makes a man miss, and then clean-up tackle by McCollum there. And that's going to be enough for a first down as McCollum in for the concussed Reed Blankenship the rest of the way. 7:43 to go. Baltimore's going to hurry up. Next snap will come from the Raven 40. Henry at 83 yards on the ground. Lamar takes the snap. He's going to throw. 4-man pressure, clean pocket, steps up in the pocket. He's looking. He's running to the left now. Chased by Jordan Davis. Now he throws. Tipped. Incomplete. There's Quinyon Mitchell on Zay Flowers again.
That is
Q's been good on Zay,
coverage. Huh? Absolutely. I mean, sticky coverage right there. Nowhere to go.
He's the eraser, man. Thank goodness he's safe, too, after what was an injury scare. And this defensive line containing Lamar Jackson. That was Jordan Davis chasing down number 8, making sure he couldn't escape the pocket any more than he already did.
Man, how good is that? Phobic Dragon with a 5. We may be underestimating our OC. Recall previous BS from me. LOL, we don't have him for Saquon.
2nd and 10, 7:27 to go. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. Here's a second down run to Henry up the middle. Hit. Immediately, there's Jalen Carter. He lost 2 yards. Little Nolan Smith action as well. Boy, Jalen Carter, again. 1 sack today. Couple of solo tackles. He's been an absolute menace. They've given him a lot of one-on-ones today, Josh. That was another one on Linderbaum, and he absolutely abused him.
Yeah, there's no chance. You're not going to win that matchup. You give one-on-ones, Jalen Carter's winning that.
3rd and 11. Deep drop pressure coming. Lamar gets it out of his hands. Got a long way to go for first down and tackled by
Let's go!
Cooper DeJean. Derrick Henry only got 3. Whew, this defense is hot.
Coop!
Oh, they're hot. Look at him. Look at him. Oh,
yeah.
Listen to the Coop chants in the stadium here. What a 3 and out, huh?
Yeah, this is...
They're going for it.
Yeah, this is the game.
Down 2.
This is it.
6:35 to go. Running clock. 15 on the play clock. Eagle pass rushers on the field. 1 stop here. This game could get iced away. Here we go.
This is it, baby. Come on.
From the Raven 42, Lamar in the gun. Justice Hill to his left. 4 in the play clock. 3 in the play clock. Will they snap it? 2. Yes, they do. 4-man pressure. Lamar back. Sending in his 30. Steps up. Still looking. Steps up. Now he fires across the middle. It's all incomplete.
Oh, but it's incomplete.
Oh, McCollum had a chance to pick it. Incomplete, though.
It's actually better.
Man.
Actually better because positionally. So... Let's go. This
out there
defense.
To congratulate McCollum was Brandon Graham. What a play by the backup safety.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, he had a chance. Trying to find Zay Flowers.
What?
How about his defense, man?
Seriously.
His defense?
I mean, it's unreal. Elbert with a 2 says 1 more touchdown to get to 28. Eagles D turnover time. Basically, I mean, turnover on down, so you end up hitting that. What are they going to say now? Everything else, all the excuses, Baltimore in Baltimore, 12 points. 12 points.
Crazy.
First in offensive efficiency on rushing and passing. 12 points.
All right. Time for the Eagle offense to close this one out. 1st and 10 from the Baltimore 42. Ravens only have 64 passing yards in the second half. Where's Saquon for one more time? 6:11 to go to get to 10 wins. Takes the snap from the pistol. Turn, give Barkley running right side. Big hole! Saquon Barkley. Oh, he almost broke it. He got 9. Oh, I thought he was gone.
He's getting stronger, man. He's getting stronger as the game goes on. Just wait. Just wait.
Mekhi Becton on the right side with Saquon and trail has to be one of the scariest things in the NFL. How about DeJean on the tackle of Derrick Henry there, Josh?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was fun. He's so good.
Just takes him down.
Oh, man. Officially a gain of 8. They backed him up a little bit here. 2nd and 2 from the Raven 34. 2 tight end look. I don't know if Jalen throws another pass in this game. Hurts, pistol, Barkley behind him. 4 on the play clock. Stamps his foot. Takes the snap. Turn, give. Barkley running right side, and he's going to get a yard. It'll be 3rd and 1. I think you're in shove territory here. Extra offensive linemen. They had Tyler Steen in as well. They're clearly running it here as Baltimore spends their first time out. 5:25 to go in this game.
Save some time. James with a 5 saying, love hearing the quote-unquote King's Own Stadium chanting MVP for Saquon.
How about that, huh?
That's
How about
pretty
that?
legit, yes.
Good as it gets. Good as it gets.
And then on the flip side, another 5, James saying, Cooper looks like his rookie game is over, and now they should be chanting Defensive Rookie of the Year along with MVP for Saquon and Q. So
can you have co-Defensive Rookie of the Years? Holy cow. These two have been two of the best that Howie's hit on in recent memory, and he's hit on a couple that have been pretty good. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Philly 0 for 1 on 3rd downs, under 3 yards so far today. They're in brotherly shove formation, though. From the Raven 31. Hurts takes the snap. It's clean. Shove forward. You know he got it. Oh, it's going to be close, though. I think forward progress is going to give it to him. If he didn't get it, it'll be 3rd or 4th and about this much. They've put it right on the line to gain. Will they measure it is the question, or will they just give him the first down? I think he got it.
Yeah, I think he got it.
I think he got it. They're going to measure, though. I thought he had a really good initial push here.
Yeah, it looked
but then
like
he didn't get low enough, and Roquan Smith kind of stopped him up top. Yeah, they're going to measure.
Yeah, we'll
if
see
it's
where
short,
they...
It's short by this much.
Which may be better, because they got to use a timeout, and then you just run it again.
It is short.
Okay.
It's literally this much. Yeah, it's this much.
That's fine, though. Just run it again. They have to use a timeout. So they're going to use their second one.
A.J. Brown pleading the case. He thought he wasn't the best of spots there, up with the ref at the line to gain. But 4th and inches, Sirianni nods his head on the sideline. Kellen Moore calls the play, and you obviously know they're going for it.
Mm-hmm.
This seems to be maybe the official ball game here.
Yeah, you get this first down. I mean, you're really talking about the end, because they've used their second timeout. They're going to have to use their final one. Devin asking earlier with the 2 Steen is playing, was there an injury? No, just a extra offensive lineman in there. Just for the run game. A little ground and pound. John Cate with a 5. Says Q got that sticky icky.
Yeah, he's crazy.
It's been all
right, Baltimore down to 1 timeout. 4th and inches, brotherly shove formation from the 31.5-yard line. Hurts takes the snap, goes for it. He got it by a yard, maybe more.
There we go.
Look at all
plenty of room.
Woo! Easy gain there, and Baltimore not burning their last timeout. Clock will run. This next snap will come below 4:40. Yeah, there's Calcaterra with the actual tush push there. Saquon behind it. That's easy. Look at Nick. He knows. 4 minutes away from win number 8 in a row here. 10 on the season.
Come on. So, I mean, what a win. Go into hostile territory.
Crazy.
You're looking at 8 wins in a row.
21-12 Philly. So it's a 2-score game regardless of this possession. 4:38. Next snap will come with about 4:25 on the clock. Hurts will line up under center. Tyler Steen is in as a tight end, technically. Saquon the lone setback. Hurts takes the snap, toss right, Saquon Barkley. Up at the middle, upended, and flips over a man down to the 27-yard line, gain of 4. And that clock continues to run. Man, I might have Saquon Barkley in my fantasy football team, and I might really want to get one more touchdown, but whatever it takes to go in for the win here. Whatever it takes.
Telling you. Man, this squad is fun, but every single week it's like you're starting to see it even better. The competition, 3:54 to play, Baltimore down to 1 timeout.
Saquon over 100. 8th game this season with 100-plus rushing yards, 18 carries for 102. He'll get another one here on 2nd and 2. Turn, give Barkley up the middle, and he's hit immediately. He lost the football.
Oh, no.
He might have fumbled this ball. White ball is what we're hearing from the refs. I think they got back on it.
Okay, they got it.
That was a little scary. So Barkley gained a yard and then lost the ball. Nice to see that the fumbles go our way for once here.
Yeah. Keep it consistent, I suppose.
And they're still trying to figure this out. They're still fighting for it on the bottom. But Saquon and I can't tell who the Raven is, but they're still battling for it. And it will be Saquon's football. Okay.
John Cate again with the Saquon MVP all day. That he is.
Mm-hmm.
Saquon is
all right, so be
one of a kind.
3rd and good hit there, though. That's a tough fumble, but it went right back into Saquon's lap. 3rd and 7.
Woo.
Pistol formation. 3:04 to go. 4 in the play clock. Hurts stamps his foot. Turn gives Saquon up the middle. He's got it, first down. Wow.
My gosh.
Run there. He needed it 7. He got 8.
He's just unstoppable.
Oh, my goodness. Timeout Baltimore. That'll be their last 2:53 to go. Ball down inside the 12? How did he get this? He was hit 3 yards short. Look at him turn the legs.
Oh, yeah.
Smith.
Just nonstop, 19 up to the 19-yard line. First down, the fact that you knew it was coming, you're still able to get it.
Unbelievable.
Insane.
Unbelievable. Josh, this was the stretch that was supposed to be brutal. You go to L.A., you come back, you play Baltimore on the road. You play the Washington Commanders on a Thursday night. Like, this was all not supposed to be. You were supposed to lose one of these games. We all said they would.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of us said they lose one of these games.
Yep.
And they're 3.5 minutes away from their 8th win in a row, double digits. Well, 2 scores, I should say, not double digits. 2 scores, 9-point game.
Yeah.
2 scores over the number 1 offense in the league. You hold them to 12 points. Here we go.
Angel says, "Yep, to do this in Baltimore is a statement." That's what it is.
Play number 8 of this drive from the 20. Sorry, I had my field position messed up. Hurts will take the snap. What do you know? Another give to Saquon up the middle. Protects the football for 1, maybe 2. Be 2nd down and 8, but they will get this clock all the way down to about 2:10 before they have to snap it again. Oh, my goodness, what a game.
Wow.
What a game. Shout out Andrew K with the 10. There are a number of interesting cornerback prospects in the draft this year, including Wiggins, McKinstry, and Arnold, but Howie got us the best 2. Great stream, you guys. Yeah, I mean,
Thank you.
And a lot of us liked Wiggins. A lot of us liked Tyrion Arnold. A lot of us liked McKinstry. And we somehow ended up with the 2 best. It's crazy. 2nd and 9, 2:16 to go. Again, you get this down to 2:10, then you snap it, takes the snap, turn give Barkley, up the middle, and he gets about 2 or 3 more. Be 3rd down and long, and that'll be the 2-minute warning. So you're guaranteed to be able to kick a field goal here, Josh, if you don't get another first down, and you at least make it a double-digit win, which is pretty crazy.
Unbelievable. John with the 2 says belt to ass, and that's what it was.
That
second
was the
half.
day. That's what's the second half.
Delay from the offense, but man, the defense did not
crazy.
Live up.
It's crazy. It's crazy that this is the game. It's just crazy they're winning this game.
Suzanne asking who's going to be mic'd up. That's a great question. The mic'd up
great
is going to
question.
be so insane.
Great question.
They did a defensive player, so you'd almost wonder or think that it might be an offensive player. They did what? Zack Baun, the last one?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. You get
maybe an offensive lineman. Could be an offensive lineman.
Could
you never
be,
know.
yeah. See that?
Oh, man. Boy, I'm starving all of a sudden. I just realized I haven't had dinner yet. I'm really hungry.
I'm actually definitely at that category too. I think I could eat. He says, or actually Heath with a 20. I don't see a comment, but Heath, we appreciate the support. Daniel with a 5 says, every time I have you guys on in the background, we do amazing. Well, there you go, Daniel.
Well,
You know what that
why
means.
do you not have us on in the background ever again?
Every single time. It's
come
a
on.
customary, and the stash is staying. So for better or worse,
Yeah, it is.
The stash
it's staying
is
for
remaining,
another
and
week.
I don't know at this point
Crazy
when it's going to be
crazy. 8 straight weeks. Your poor wife has dealt with it, but must do it again.
It's going to be
must do it again.
Yeah, because we're talking about schedule wise. You got the Panthers next week. Steelers look pretty good. That'll be a significant
Panthers
one
have gotten better.
Panthers
have gotten better. They're going to lose, 20-16. They got the ball in Tampa territory with 43 seconds left, so probably going to lose. And then the other afternoon game, Rams have won to go to 6-6. Taysom Hill carted off with a bad knee injury in that one, so be something to keep an eye on. But looks like the Rams are keeping their playoff hopes alive. Rachel says Dickerson may be the mic'd up guy. Maybe. He didn't say a lot though. I don't know about Dickerson.
He's had some good.
AJ hasn't. Has AJ been mic'd up yet for a game?
I don't believe so.
I don't think he has.
I don't think that he has. Landon's had some really good pregame speeches though, the ones that they dropped there. So, although during the game, I don't know. I don't know if there's like a ton that he says, but you could do with an AJ one. That'd be pretty sweet.
All right, back from the 2-minute warning. Philadelphia will have a 3rd down and 7. Baltimore can't stop the clock again. 1st down will seal it here. They won't throw, but it's still a 2-score game. This one is over. Just a matter of what the score is going to be. Hurts will be in the pistol from the Ravens 17. Extra blocker Tyler Steen is in at tight end. Turn gives Saquon. Bounces it out right side. Long way to go. Falls backwards in bounds. He'll lose 4 yards. And it will be a 4th down field goal attempt for Jake Elliott to make it a double-digit win.
So good. Frankie with a 2 says, can you smell what Saquon is cooking?
Man, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
With the 2 also, what the F are they going to say now? Let's freaking go. It's us versus everybody.
Great question. Be very interesting to see. Baltimore, their 5th loss of the season. Very interesting that the AFC playoff picture there. And with the Steelers winning, the Ravens might be a wild card team, which is crazy. As Sirianni takes a timeout with 1:15 to go. 1st of 3. So on 4th and 12, it'd be a Jake Elliott chip shot here to give Elliott a couple of points.
Carolina actually just took the lead. Bryce Young, 25-yard touchdown to Adam Thielen. So
wow.
That is a big shock there.
Wow. People in Atlanta rejoice to help out their very, very slight NFC South lead. Philadelphia's remaining schedule is Carolina at home next week. They also get Pittsburgh the following week. Then at Washington, Dallas, and the Giants. So NFC East, Josh, right? You're 3 games up in the loss column. So the NFC East is probably decided during that Washington game. Really? Like that. If the Eagles win their next 2, go to Washington and win, then the East is over, and then we're just worrying about the 1 versus the 2 seed.
Yeah.
39-yard attempt here from the right hash from Jake Elliott. This kick will come with 1:15 to go. First field goal attempt of the day. Snap, kick, and he blocked, actually. And it's going to be recovered by the Ravens, although I think the Baltimore Ravens were offsides here. There's a flag.
Yeah, I was going to say,
sure
probably.
They jumped. Yeah, it's going to be offsides. Yeah, this is Nate Wiggins. Offsides by a mile. So they will re-kick.
Pretty obvious one there.
Yep. So 39-yarder becomes a 37-yarder for Jake Elliott. Yeah, you're wondering what happened here. He is way offsides.
I was going to say, he got a fantastic jump there, but
I think Jake was going to nail that dead center based on the trajectory for about 3 seconds before it was popped by the Clemson rookie.
Well, we could just count it as good.
Yeah.
Heath with a 5. Great job, fellas. Go Birds. James with a 5. So happy for Vic to be showing Miami and its players. They're just a bunch of candy asses with this defense showing they're legit number 1.
All right, this one will be dead center, 4th and 7 for a 37-yarder. Snap, hold, kick, obviously dead center. You knew he was going to get it. There's your double-digit lead over the Baltimore Ravens at 24-12, Josh.
Let's go.
Man, 24 right, 12. Anyone would have predicted Baltimore to only get 12 is crazy, man. 1 minute left, commercial break. Wow, here's your Panther highlight. Bryce Young, Adam Thielen. What a loss for the Bucks, man. That's brutal.
Yeah, not what they were anticipating, I'm sure. Boogie Down says, appreciate the 5. Said, do you guys see a way we can keep Cooper, Quinyon, Carter, Baun, and Nakobe salary-wise, plus all the weapons we have on offense?
No idea. No idea. Ask Howie. Howie will find a way.
I'm sure he can. At least there's a little bit of variance in terms of when you're going to pay those guys. It's not like all within one season. But yeah, like there's a decent amount of weapons. You try to figure it out, move money around, backload contracts, move, within the salary cap. He'll do what he can. I'm sure that as many as possible. But at least Coop and Q, I mean, their rookie contracts are just starting. So you're not really in a
5 years and 4 years, really.
So, you're all right.
Philadelphia has outscored Baltimore 24-3 since quarter 1. And it has been 78 home games since the Ravens been shut out in the second half. How about that, huh? A second half shutout as the kick goes out the back of the end zone.
Only a minute.
So 1:03 to go. Maybe it finally get a pick here. Finally get a pick.
It would be nice. It would be nice to see one of those. Tesky with a 2
for a pick 6.
Say, can someone tell Dan Silio to stop talking?
Be nice. I don't think it's possible though. He's dead wrong. I'm sure he picked the Ravens this week. I'm sure he picked the Ravens.
Bob Paul with the 2. Much rather listen to you guys than Romo.
You and my mom both. She can't stand Tony Romo. Here we go. 1 minute left. Game's out of reach. Let's see if the Eagle defense can put an exclamation point on it. Lamar takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Steps up. Now he throws it and incomplete over the head of Justice Hill. It'll be second down and 10. Good pressure there from the Eagle front 4. They've had really good pressure and great pressure with contain, Josh, all game long, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been incredibly impressive. We talk about not having BG, one to play for the legend, not being there, breaking down the defense before the game. But you're right. A guy like Lamar Jackson is totally different, even than a Jaden Daniels. I know he had the experience of a running quarterback, but the defensive line has been incredible.
Lamar takes a second down and 10 snap. Looking left, throws it underneath to Likely. He'll get out of bounds in front of DeJean for 4. It'll be third down and 6 with 54 seconds left in this game. Man, 12 points. Derrick Henry, 89 yards rushing, under 100. That's pretty crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, that's incredibly impressive. Every single stat line you could possibly look at for the defense is pretty impressive.
Third and 6 now. Lamar in the gun from the Raven 33. 54 seconds left in a game that's already over. Takes a snap, play action. 4-man pressure. Lamar steps up in the pocket underneath, caught Likely. Makes a man miss and then tackled across the 40 for a first down. He got 8. That'll move the chains. Lamar goes hurry up here. I'm kind of surprised Lamar's in this game. In a 2-score game with 41 seconds left. Eagles starters are all in there on the secondary too. And the front 4 as well. 33 seconds left from the Raven 44. Takes the snap. Lamar steps up, fires across the middle, incomplete. Likely tried to one-hand it, unable to do so. He'll check himself out of the game on second and 10, 28 seconds away. A 10-2 Philadelphia Eagle team, huh? How about that? 3 straight years, more than 10 wins. It's crazy. And last year felt like we had like 5,
Oh, yeah. Albert's with a 2 saying, Josh, my prediction of 15-2 is still in play. It is.
Technically.
It would be wild to say 15-2, but it's still in play. And the more you look at the schedule, you kind of go, they're going to have to try to play for that for the first or the 1 seed. I don't know.
Second and 10, Lamar back, dump off underneath, caught Mark Andrews, and he gets about 8, tapped out of bounds by DeJean. 22 seconds left, be 3rd and 2. Yeah, 15-2 might be the number you need to get with the way Detroit's playing right now. I know Detroit's got a big Thursday nighter against the Packers, big Packer fans this week, all Eagle fans.
Mm-hmm.
And, you gotta hope that they drop probably 2 more, right? And then hope that Philadelphia can have the better conference record or division record, whatever is first, and steal the 1 seed. The first round bye would go a long way. 3rd and 3 now from the Raven 49. Lamar in the gun with 22 seconds left. Takes the snap, another 4-man pressure. Blitz coming. He's going to get around 1 man. He's going to roll to his left and run. Lamar to the 40. Now he's going to be hit from, still going. Lamar down to the 30. Still going to the 20. Down to the 10 and shoved out of bounds at the 8 by McCullum with 7 seconds left.
Okay.
Oh, that's a big run there. That'll pad the Lamar stats, but that's, I don't know if we can count that one.
Yeah, I mean, good for
Darn.
him. But, man, if they score here at the last second, it's going to be like,
gonna stink.
oh, well, hey, it's
Gonna
19, 20 points, whatever.
Yeah, I guess that's why you keep Lamar in. 79 yards rushing on the day, but that was, 45 right there? So you held him under 35?
Oh,
Crazy.
Easily, yeah. Let's see. Damon's with a 2 said everyone took Baltimore. Yeah, there was a lot of people taking
Everybody took Baltimore. Tampa Bay has forced overtime. That's pretty crazy. Timeout
Wow,
for Philadelphia
really?
trying to get lined up here. 7 seconds left.
Dang, thought that game was over. But, yeah, you're right. They got
Yeah.
off in 30 seconds. Got down there, kicked a
about that?
51-yarder.
Wow.
Sorry to Atlanta.
All right. 7 seconds left, waiting on a timeout to end. Oh, man. Still waiting here for this final snap. Maybe. 1st and 10 from the Eagle 11. They can get a first down at the 1. Jackson in the gun with 7 seconds. Takes a snap, 4-man pressure. Coming on the outside, into the end zone, and it's going to be caught. Likely touchdown. What a bummer.
Yeah.
There's an Isaiah Likely touchdown. What a bummer.
Good for them, sure.
3 seconds left. Sure.
Old garbage time touchdown.
Jeez, those
Wow.
tight ends, man. They just get up there and jump. Isaiah Rodgers is in good coverage. That's another jump ball touchdown. Man, that stinks. That really stinks.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's pretty mean. You basically held him to 12, but technically you're going to look at the stats and say, well, it was 19.
Tucker barely makes the extra point, and so 3 seconds left. That's it, Josh. I mean, it's basically it. 24-19. Man, I hate that garbage time score there, but whatever. Lose the battle, win the war, Josh.
Yeah.
How about that, huh?
Still got the dub. And pretty, I mean, convincing fashion. They can take it, whatever. I said 24-20 for the prediction on the score. So
is that what you said?
What
is it right now?
24-19.
Yeah, I didn't even get to 20. NS Reg says now the media is going to say we barely beat them. Yeah, I know. Hopefully not.
Yeah, they've got to see it.
Wow, Baltimore has a bye week this week. What a nasty taste. I hate going into the bye and a loss. Mm-hmm. Can't be me. Well, I guess it was us, but can't be us this time.
Let's see. CJ Dinky with the 5. Cooper and Barkley both said King Henry. King Henry who? Let's go Birds.
For real. Defense was great, man. They were great. Oh, man. All right. Well, they're going to go onside. I guess it is technically now a 1-score game. That's why they were going to score there. I was kind of being dumb. So you got to make sure that you recover the onside kick here. That way they can't do a Hail Mary and win the game, and then we all just hate ourselves. So here comes the kick by Tucker, and it's fielded safely by John Dotson. There you go. 2 seconds left. That'll do it. That'll do it. Good job, Jahan Dotson. Good job. Saquon Barkley, 4th quarter, man. Defense in the second half. Unbelievable.
Heck yeah. That was insane.
Unbelievable.
That was an unbelievable game. Way to show up. A slow start. It's the exact same thing every single week, basically, in terms of the slow start, but it's how you finish.
How you finish.
And you kneel it down in ball game. 10-2.
Oh, man. 10-2. How about that?
As they're in the process of kneeling this down, I'm going to get the jersey giveaway. There's the kneel.
There you go. That's it.
Set up and good to go here.
Winners once again. 8 straight. That's crazy.
Let's see. I'm going to share. There we go. I think I got it. It's a little bit of a weird angle, but it works. And so, yeah, we had 4 people whenever Mark Andrews scored the first touchdown that had correctly predicted Mark Andrews to score the touchdown, but the Eagles had to win, of course, for you to get the jersey. So there's 4 entries, and good luck to all of you. Here you go. One of 4 people is going to win this thing. It is Ramon Spencer, 2880, who said Baltimore starts off with Mark Andrews' touchdown, but Eagles touchdown by the way of Swole Batman And then let's go birds, fly Eagles fly. So got the prediction on the first part, and congrats to you. You will win any Eagles jersey of your choice. Just hit me up, email the Philly Special Show at gmail.com or DM on one of the socials. That works too. Congratulations, though, because the Eagles won. You got the jersey.
It's crazy looking at the NFC playoff picture, Josh. Philadelphia has a 3-game win up on the 2 seed, right? I mean, the 2 seed is all but secured at this point. It's really just a battle for the 1. Baltimore, the 6. They would go to Pittsburgh if the season ended today. That would be a crazy battle there for a playoff matchup. But there you go. What more can you say, Josh? What more can you say? That was about as impressive of a win as we've seen all year, and we've seen a lot of really impressive ones. And Philadelphia leaves Baltimore healthy, except for the concussion to Reed Blankenship. Hope he's okay. Relatively healthy, and now you get ready for a Panther game. Don't let an upset happen, and get to 11 wins.
Yeah, it's the fact that Saquon, like you said, over 100 yards, the rushing attack was able to impose its will enough. But, ultimately, again, less than 200, well below 200 yards passing for Jalen Hurts, and yet it's still easily enough you're able to show up because your defense plays well, you lean on the running game. People are going to knock it, and I'm sure there's going to be haters. There's going to be people that go out there, but, if and when the Eagles ever have to get in a game that goes, Jalen needing to throw the football 35 times, 40 times, but it's like there's always something they want to say and insert, but at the same time, you go, well, guess what? This team does not get into those games. We haven't seen it. But if and when it happened, I would still believe and think that they can actually do it. But this is a defense and a different team than we've seen last year, a couple years, honestly. And the way that they're playing and what Vic Fangio is doing with it, I don't think that there's anything else that you could say. People may knock some of the other wins. If you doubted them before, hey, 8 wins in the NFL is crazy hard to do against, I don't care who you're playing, but now you go into Baltimore when you were thought to lose, you were the underdog by 3 points. And win in convincing fashion. It just
and the offense did nothing in the third quarter. They did nothing in the first quarter, and they still put up 24 points and felt like they blew them out. And no DeVonta Smith. Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's awesome.
What more
Shane
can
L
you
with
say?
a 5. All the respect for that Ravens team, but business is business. # Go Birds, baby. Absolutely. That was one of those that you make a statement. They've been doing it so far this season, but it's one of those games where you just prove to a lot of other people that, you know what, you want to keep doubting us? Makes you look pretty silly. And this group, this defense, it only gets better. We talk about, especially if you have home field advantage in Philly. Can you imagine colder weather football games? We see it here. It's just that much better. So, Cranky Cletus also with a 2. Appreciate that. Said mute
Appreciate
Romo
that.
and listen to you guys every week.
It's a way to do it. Way to do it.
Does mean a lot. We try to as much as possible. We had an insane amount of people, almost 1,500 likes combined between the streams. It's a blast as always, but this one, as we were talking about, even leading up to the game, playoffs vibes, playoff atmosphere. You wanted to show up and get that type of win. Appreciate everybody hanging out. That was a blast.
Yeah.
Fun as always.
We'll be back for our usual breakdowns. You haven't subscribed. We appreciate you guys for doing so. Plenty of giveaways. Fun stuff happening this week. Let's just say that. I would definitely tune into some shows this week. We got some fun stuff. Let's just say we're talking to a player tomorrow. An impact player for this game is going to be. We get to talk to him tomorrow. So it probably won't be on tomorrow's show, but it'll be interview will take place tomorrow. So interviewing Eagle players. We're working with you guys. We're working hard. We're working hard.
It'll be a blast. And really, really cool couple of reasons. We'll just say that. So stay tuned. Canucks Briggs with a 2 here at the last minute. Said DeJean said Derrick who that he did whenever he just flipped him over and threw him down.
Crazy.
James with a 5 also right here at the buzzer. Romo said he will give us the win, and we still don't care. We don't. He'd be a doubter for a while, even if it's brought him over to where it's a little bit more of convincing. Nobody cares.
I agree.
Take care of business.
I agree.
All right, I think that does it for us. We've kind of recapped it. It's strange this year of a lot of games towards the end. It's kind of a, hey, what are the thoughts before we even get into the post game? But this defense continues to take care of business in a way that makes a quicker post game because it's already happened. But again, as Thomas said, we appreciate all you guys. Hit the like button on your way out. Make sure to subscribe. We appreciate all the support. Stay tuned for video breakdowns of the game, player interviews, everything else coming soon. And as always, the Eagles are 10-2. we'll end it with a go Birds.
Go Birds.